go. Work.
What it do? What it do? Friday night. It's time. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels, and I got my co-host, my brother. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's Andre Williams at Samurai Kennels, and Soul and I got something cooked up for y'all this Friday night to celebrate another successful week of hustling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the new thing that we doing Friday night. The spot. You know what I'm saying? All the fellas, the ladies come through, kick your feet up after that long day of that long week of hustling. You know what I'm saying? Put one in the air, sip on some, just unwind after, what I'm saying, being a productive mother, father, what I'm saying, son, all of that shenanigans, you know what I'm saying? Just hustling. So we just, what I'm saying, it's gonna be that real vibe, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got time, you know what I'm saying, the luxury to be able to go out to that lounge spot or anything like that, man, it's here. This is it. The spot. My good brother, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, man. And first, I want to start with a salute to everybody. Like my brother said, it's been a blessed week. I don't support or condone drinking of alcohol and driving, but tonight we're sipping and we are decompressing. So y'all get to see a side of Samurai and Soul that is just a little bit more. I'm not gonna say lower self, but more in tune with just being a human being right now.
Yes, sir. It's the lax chill side of the game. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking shit, spitting that spit. You feel me? Shit, we might even tell a story or two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, let's see. So we'll go. I see we had a lot of people who came in the chat earlier showing their support. We had Welch Kendall slide through saying, yo, we had Big A, we had Y Wade. Yes, sir. So everybody who slid through already showing love, we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got my boy Papo up in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Debonair Bullies. That's what I'm talking about. My good brother up in there in the NY. You know what I'm saying? Another hustler. I see you, good brother. Appreciate you sliding through like a drive-through. We about to get this thing going. And let me know in the comments what y'all sipping or what y'all sparking. You feel me? It's one of the vibes.
For sure, man. After a long, hard week, man, some of these things we're gonna decompress and talk about it, man. It's just interpersonal skills and things I saw this week, man. And so I wanted to bring it up with you, man, because you know how we do offline, but I'll give you an example. One of the things that's really irritated me or kind of grinding my gears, in the words of Peter Griffin, is this past week, man. What I look for at work is a harmonious setting, and there are people who literally like their existence is to cause discord amongst other people. So I'm sipping tonight, not to get away from them, but to celebrate surviving those malicious and cynical people for the week.
Oh yeah, man. You know, people who that is they whole vibe is to just cause and come in and you know what I'm saying, create dysfunction, you know, and days like this is just that decompression. You know what I'm saying? Take that deep breath, keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? Get around like-minded brothers and sisters. Have you know what I'm saying? Just really vibing and rocking out. So that way, when we do come back into contact with them suckers, you know what I'm saying? They just bounce off of us. You know what I'm saying? Like some advantage flea guard. You know what I'm saying? Keep the suckers off me, and that's what we on. 100% hater proof. Tony M in the building, my brother. Salute.
Shout out to Tony M, man. Big respect, Tony M.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying hater free, sucker free. I see them, they lurking and jerking. Only thing I gotta tell you is, you know what I'm saying? If you spent as much time watching and hating, and you put that energy into, you know what I'm saying, anything positive or anything you believe in, you would have something really to show for. You know, but that wasn't your superpower. So your superpower is the hating, and you go stay where you at until you figure out, you know what I'm saying? Let me use this energy and go ahead and transform it into something good. Yes, sir. All love, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big A Impala back in the motherfucking building. I see you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I don't know if we have the ability to, but for some of your loyal followers, man, creating the moderators is a big move, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yes, sir.
big
Yes, sir.
move.
Let me go ahead and do that. Tony M, you got that coming. Big A, you got that coming. My brother Peppo, you got that coming. I'm about to drop them moderators and branches on you right now. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I got you.
For sure, for sure. In the meantime, while my brother is getting the moderator thing squared away and getting y'all hardware, one of the things I want to say is anything talked about tonight, we do not solicit or condone anything illegal. We're simply talking about things for historical and for entertainment purposes. That is it. Nothing can be confirmed or denied. But what we will confirm or deny is that you will be entertained, you will learn something, you will grow from this conversation. Also, while you're in the chat, please drop down anything that you want discussed so that my good brother and I can assault it and knock that out. Additionally, make sure y'all elbow smack that like button, just like my brother say every time we go on live.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Elbow drop the piss out that like button. Come off the top, bro. With it. You feel me? WWE status abuse that bitch. And share it while you in the building. Share the link. Share the link. Let's get the numbers up. We kicking it.
yes, sir. So this week right here, I got another gripe, man. And y'all, this is my I ain't gonna say my bitch and gripe session, but this is a session I want to share with y'all because right now with brothers like Tony M, Big A, Debonair Bullies, man, all y'all cats in the chat, man. This is a chance for us to talk that talk. And so one of the things that's happened this week, man, is I've had over 15 calls about that puppy that I mentioned in the last couple of videos, man. And honestly and truly, this is where I'm at with it right now. If you're contacting me about the puppy, yes, he is available. But what's crazy to me is I've got people willing to drop money in my cash app, but haven't secured transport yet. So that's the move. If any of y'all are transporters or deal with transporters exclusively, share that information in the chat. Share that information with people who you trust. The only transport I know or have heard positive reviews about is Hilltop. And with that being said, I don't support or back any transporter right now because I've never used a transporter. I drive my own dogs and transport my own dogs. So it's kind of stressful getting phone calls Monday through Friday and emails at all times of night for the same thing. How much am I charging and how you get to me? I'm located in San Antonio, Texas, and once again, like I said, if you're in the local area, if you're within 12 hours, I'll drive and meet you halfway. Is nothing, but you just got to set that up. But I'm not gonna keep taking these phone calls and brothers talking about some, oh, you don't have time for me, and like, bro, like what is that all about, man? I'm a legitimate businessman and I script business. That's been known for day one.
Yeah, man. It might be even something for you to put in as it, in on your website, stating that when you reach out to me, have your own transporter, something like that to kind of weed out the shenanigans because both my dogs, I had to get my own transports. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I flew to Minnesota. I got on a plane and brought Lady back with me. You know what I'm saying? I took 4 planes. I was on a mission to get her. Young sir, me and my brother bank statement. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I was trying to coordinate with a couple different transporters. Matter of fact, it's a dude that lives near me, and uh, the brother who I got lady from, my brother Bray Kennels. This is one of his transporters. That didn't fall through, but Bank Statement Kennels, we had lined something up and we made that happen at a reasonable price. But I was doing my due diligence to get my puppy. And that's one thing that when somebody is serious about getting a said product, a dog, merchandise, anything like that, they come ready. And I tend to believe that most people, or the people who are really about their business, that's their mindset. And maybe if they're not ready, they're gonna be on it after that point. When you, hey, you know what, I don't have a transporter or whatever, these are the obstacles that they are like, okay, bam, and they in it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it happen after that point. If I don't see that type of effort when it's coming to anything, I'm just gonna write you off as you just want to talk to me. You know what I mean? And at that point, leisure talk. If I have a little bit of time, I might, you know what I'm saying, entertain you. But I'm a busy man, so you might not get anything out of me. But hey, man, let me know when you're serious.
Hey, for sure. Big fact. Shout out to M1 just came in the chat. Big shout out to my big brother.
My
And
brother M1 in the motherfucking building. Salute, my brother.
and yeah, so also big shout out to Break Bread, man. Break Bread is solid brother, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not following Break Bread channel, get out there and follow the channels, man. It costs you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing. Um,
Good brother, good brother. Definitely, I'm gonna reach out to him because that's a brother who I definitely want to interview.
oh yeah, for
Solid brother.
sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure, for
Yes,
sure.
yeah, that's right. That's right, Papo. Said I flew out to Orlando to get my girl. See, you was serious about it. You know what I mean? It's with anything. That woman you want, you go put that extra effort. That job, that car, anything that you want, you go put in an effort to make that thing happen. So I just believe that if people ain't showing an effort toward a product that I'm presenting to them, you're not serious about it.
Yeah.
That's my belief.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? Like, I honestly feel like some of it's my fault too, because like I don't go out of my way to sell nothing, man. That's the truth, man. I'm like, if you want it, if you like just like you said, man, if you want it, you'll get it. But also, man, it's like this is a headache. And I wanted to tell you this, man, while we on here early in the chat, man. So earlier today, man, I was feeding these little mugs and giving them some water. And man, like when I tell you these little man biting curs attack me, bro, like legitimately ripped the Nike socks off my ass, bro. And and it took everything in me not to you know what I'm saying, not to uppercut them, man. They don't know no better, you know what I'm saying. But that's why they got to get separated because they at the age right now where they're causing more harm than good by being together, man. These little suckers got to get up out of here. I will be taking one of the meals to 601, you know what I'm saying, on Sunday morning. Um, but the other male, like I said, man, like he got to get up out of here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. What are they, about 10 weeks now?
Nah, man, they actually 12 weeks, man. They had
Okay,
all three rounds of shots, bro. Like at this point, um, right now, I'm just doing what a responsible owner would do, man. And if I get stuck with him, I get stuck with him. But I'm not going out of my way to kiss nobody's ass to move a dog. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
true shit, true shit. Why wait in the
Hey,
motherfucking building? Salute my
hell
Memphis brother,
yeah,
my Memphis man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm with you on that, and I'm of the ilk of, you know what I'm saying. I breed with the intention to keep everything. So if nobody wants them, I'm going to be happy with what I have because I need to go through and weed through it anyway. To
yeah,
see
man.
if I'm breeding in the right direction. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm standing. So I'm with you on that. Like if I get stuck with pups, I'm not at feeling like, oh, I've done too much. No, I'm gonna wait until everything is right. You know what I mean? Financially, I'm secure, because you know what I mean. If I mess around and have a 7 pup litter, and let's say I get rid of one, that's 6 additional dogs. I don't care how you cut it. That's gonna touch your pocketbook. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
those are things you got to account for. Also, housing. You know what I mean? Veterinarian bills. All of these different things. And then let's not forget about the most precious thing is our time. Do I even have the time to commit to these animals? So until I'm at that point, I've not put together no breed. You know what I mean? Because I want to make sure that, okay, at no point am I doing anything to neglect this. I want to just make sure that I'm producing nothing but the best, and I'm giving them the best of me. You know what I mean? My time, my effort, best quality feed. You know what I mean? All of those things. Discipline. That's my sentiments on that. Yes, sir.
Another thing we dealt with this week, bro, is these damn veterinarians, man. I can speak from experience with dealing with vets. The one thing they don't like is they don't like a breeder, which I understand. I completely respect it.
Hmm.
But what I don't understand is it's kind of counterintuitive. The veterinarian's job, just like any doctor, is to keep you sick so you keep coming back for more, right? Or keep
Yes, sir.
prescribing you things you don't need so they can stay paid. Man, it's the biggest legal form of hustling of drugs you can have is be a doctor, a pharmacist, or a veterinarian, right?
Treatment,
And
not the
so,
cure.
yeah, absolutely, pacifying it. You know what I'm saying? Band-aids on bullet wounds. But
Exactly.
the vets down here, man, like they are not financially savvy at all, man. But that can be said about a lot of business owners. Um, they're gonna recommend you things, and I'm gonna use this one. My big brother, I'm not gonna say a name, but if he wants to put it in the chat, he can put it in the chat. But they luckily he had me, and you know we aggregated our knowledge, and they were trying to overtax him for some services he really didn't need. But we got together on that. We galvanized ourselves, bro. We checked that veterinarian. They ain't like that shit too much.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Second opinions is always needed. Second and third opinions. You know what I'm saying? That's why as APBT lovers, um, I look at myself as uh, carrying or trying to hold on true to the breed, whatever. I guess that's the best way you would say it. But I mean, I feel like we're the best dog owners because ultimately we have to be veterinarians. We gotta be so knowledgeable of the dog itself. I've talked to pit bull owners and these dudes. If they had, I mean, with if they had the medical equipment, these brothers would be able to perform C sections. You know what I'm saying? Suit your dog up, all types of stuff. Outside of like maybe some joint surgeries or what I'm saying, any type of internal with like major organs. These brothers can do everything. You know what I mean? So we just the best dog owners. You know what I mean? We carrying this breed along, and the amount of knowledge that we acquire is second to none, bro. I've every other breed of dogs, man, you get to talking to the owners and it's nigga babble. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. You talk to bully breeders, generally speaking, nigga babble. You talk to Labrador owners and Australian Shepherd owners, German Shepherd owners. Them people don't know shit about the animals. Any problem, they taking a dog to the vet for an ingrown toenail.
Yeah, that's big facts, man. Um, and I would attribute that to a matter of to a lot of different factors. You know what I'm saying? For my guys who still hunt in the traditional sense, to my
Mm-hmm.
guys who hunt in the modern sense. Anytime you have aftercare needs, you're gonna have to meet those aftercare needs, and if you can't do it on the spot, you can't even get them to the vet. You know, for some of the situations we get in, you know, if you thick in those swamps, that may not be the option. So it's a matter of necessity, and I think there's no law like the law of intensity, which simply states if you train the way you play, realism won't make a difference. I.e., in the military, we fire live rounds in our training environment, so that when live rounds are fired at us, it sounds exactly the same. The person's stress receptors are exactly the same, whether they're being really put in danger or not. And so when it comes to aftercare, it's the same thing. You know, we put in our work daily. I give a shot of penicillin quite often with my dogs whenever they have anything go wrong. As a matter of fact, Saki killed a possum this week, so I had to shoot him up with penicillin just randomly. You know, make sure I got the antibiotics in there to make sure I ain't got no lingering issues.
Right, for sure. Possums, raccoon, they some nasty bastards. Nasty.
Yeah, man.
A bite, you know what I'm saying, cause an infection, anything like that. Scratch. Yes,
Facts,
sir.
man. But I do like speaking of small game, I do like when I'm able to catch some small game quarry, man, because it's allowed me to work on my skills as a homesteader. You know, I think you're a little bit further on that journey than I am, bro. But as far as the homesteading goes, being able to catch clean and skin and prepare the meat properly for at least my dog's consumption. It's
Yes,
been
sir.
a journey. These are skills, bro, like no bullshit. And I think a lot of people can relate to this. These are skills that I was exposed to as a kid. My grandfather did all of these things. He skinned everything up to the size of a deer. And I watched him as a kid in the backyard, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really pay attention. And so now I'm having to teach myself things that should have been generationally handed down that I didn't value when my grandfather was alive. And that's also big in this game too, is the generational wealth of knowledge that we must keep ongoing perpetually.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I mentioned this on your last live. You know, they say when the elder dies, a library goes burns with them. You know what I mean? So it's definitely something that we privy to thanks to this internet where we do get access to the elders information. But getting back to what you were saying about, those skills right there, you know what I mean? Being able to um, hunt small game, large game, whatever, and process it. Those are skills that has really been lost like the last 30, 40 years, across the large scale. The large percentage of the population is so reliant upon what I'm saying, the system, the grocery chains. And man, if COVID taught us anything, it showed us how fragile it is. So, just getting back to the basics, the thing that made men and women what it is, what we are, hunters, gatherers, a woman being the steward of the household, raising and rearing the children up until a certain age. You know what I mean? We set the law, they enforce the law in the household, but just like you said, being getting back to those primal instincts. And I'm only touching just the very tip of the scale where I aspire to be, and the ultimate goal is to be able to eat, completely from my land. You know what I mean? And not only me, but to feed my extended family as well. The food that we consuming is trash. The water we consuming is trash. The air we consume. So if I can take away some of that hit, you know what I mean, as far as our what we consuming, man, I know we're just gonna be in a whole another a truly more healthy place. And like I said, not relying on this fragile ass system.
Yeah, man. And speaking of fragile system and stewarding land, you mentioned to me about building the AR. Maybe it's a private chat or a couple videos back, but I wanted to kind of elaborate upon that in this video too, because I want to talk about my homesteading setup for the move to Arizona, and kind of share my vision statement with you, but also with the people in the chat, because I've already told y'all, like, there is a dude ranch about 16 minutes from where I'll be staying in Arizona and Tucson, that allows you to hunt everything up to bighorn sheep, and it's 550 per hunter, but for each additional hunter, they deduct the cost. So I want to tell y'all what rigs I'll be taking out there to do it, and if we go out to the and we actually harvest some animals. Just talk about like the types of animals and types of things I want to do, because these are the things I want to start doing as my pastime. I want pastimes that it'll benefit me financially, educationally, or have a long lasting entertainment value.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh, and I'm on board with that because that's one thing that I am not immersed in is hunting. You know what I mean? Um, and I know instinctually that's something I'll pick up on, just being in tune with nature, but really um, sharpening the skills to be able to track game. And that's something I really want to learn. Same thing with fishing. You know what I mean? You just think fishing, just throwing a pole out there, but man, it's a science to it. You know what I mean? Even knowing what type of fish is available, the proper bait, and you know what I mean, even the right jig system. So, yes, sir, I'm on board with that, man. We got to get back to the basics. Got to get back to, what I'm saying, what God, the ancestors, whatever, what I'm saying, you believe in, what they intended us to be. You know what I mean? And that's just getting back to nature, man. But let's
Facts.
get into that AR build though.
Yes, sir. Hey, so quick question. Let's start off with the caliber of AR you're running or plan to run in the next 2 years.
Okay, right now I'm running a basic 5.56 223. I have a Bushnell. No, I'm sorry. I have a Diamondback DB 15. I'm running. It's 10-inch rail on it. I'm running a Surefire 250 lumen light. Double third round mag pull side by side. Mag pull grip, standard mag pull grip, and then I'm running a Vortec. I think it's a Vortec 250 on there, red dot, with just a standard mag pull, but stuck on it. But it man, it runs good, man. I didn't shot with my buddies. They got custom and they got the Daniel Defense $2,000 guns, and my gun I spent $600 for it, and after I outfitted it with everything, it's probably about another $600 into it. But man, I would shoot my boys with $2,000 3,000 ARs, and we'd be out there shooting rounds. So I probably didn't put about 5,000 rounds through it.
All right, so I'm a fan of the platform, and so I ask these questions because right now I don't have AR purchased. Uh, I'm looking for which caliber I would want an AR. I think what you have is the most sound caliber for general purpose shooting, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to decide if I want to go for general purpose, if I want to go for large game with it. Like basically, what do I want my AR for? And so I was looking at the AR-10 platform as well because that's the 308.
308,
And
yes, sir.
but this is the thing: when you're having a round that has that much power, a 308 is a powerful round, right? It's a
Mm-hmm.
very good at medium and standoff ranges. So it's 30-06. Um, but I look at things like what practical daily use would I have for it? So I'm thinking of 223 5.56 because um, I'm looking to be able to take all my game with one gun. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and the way I view it is, if I take my 223 in the woods and there's a squirrel available, and I can book him with a 223 round because the diameter of a 223 is not much is the same as the diameter of a
Same
22.
as
It's just
22, yes,
yeah,
sir.
just high caliber, high velocity. I'm gonna take his entrails out with it, but I would still be able to harvest that meat, and store it. Also, I don't have to worry about the rounds going through and going too far past my target with that, right? And like I said, once again, I'm not a person that hunts for trophies, so I wouldn't go out and try to kill the biggest buck in the forest or the biggest hog. My intention is to eat, catch, clean, and cook or feed my dogs what I kill. So I'm looking for a general purpose weapon that can take down an animal up to 130 pounds or defend my homestead against a person. So I think the AR is the build. But honestly, I'd be looking to see if they produced an AR in a 22 mag that would do everything I need to do for what I'm looking for. Um, I wouldn't try to take a deer or a hog with a 22 mag, but I would feel comfortable dumping that in a self defense situation and feeling safe. Out to 50 yards with a 22 mag.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, the 308 is yeah, it's that's where it's at. I mean, you want to take down deer or uh, black bear, something like that. You can't go wrong. But all purpose wise, I'm with you. That the 5.56 to 223, my opinion, it's a little bit more versatile. Like you said, from small game, um, all the way up to some larger game. All at that point it's shot placement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you hit wild boar, any type of mule deer, anything like that. You got to hit them. Right underneath that armpit. That way you hit the heart. They're gonna take off running unless you hitting them with some high power that just stops them right there. You know, what is it that is it the 300 SOCOM? Is that what it is?
So 458 SOCOM.
Okay.
And then you got 300 Win Mag or 300 Blackout.
Okay, the 300 blackout is what I was thinking of. The 300 blackout is another good one. I've seen people do some hunting with it. It doesn't have the range of the 5.56, but the I've seen people hunting with the 300.
Yeah, so the 300 Blackout, you can I'll typically get it in a. I'm not gonna say subsonic, but it's a quieter round, and like you said, it's
Hmm.
got more less velocity, more stopping power.
Right,
Uh,
right,
just more of a punch. But
right, right.
a lot of what we're talking about right now is exactly why I have not purchased the AR yet, because 300 Blackout is a very common round as well. But like I said, typically for me, I'm going to be taking down small game because my shot placement, I'm going to tell you right now, being in the military for over 13 years, I can qualify 300 yards. So can everybody else in the military.
Right.
But my target discrimination is typically either a area target, i.e., three to four people standing at at a distance of 100 meters or less, or a very very area target on the body, i.e., center mass. We
Yes, sir.
don't. I'm not a sniper, nor was I trained to be a sniper. I'm just trained to hit my target at 300 yards, right? So, given that training and given what I've seen myself capable of doing consistently on my certifications, um, I feel that small game is the way to go for me. And honestly, like whitetail deer here in Texas, they're so stupid. I could probably take a whole herd of deer in a week, just because their travel patterns are not good. And I mean, I live in a residential neighborhood, but there's a herd of deer that go through my neighborhood. I could probably lasso a deer tonight if I wanted
Same here. Same
to.
here. I got a really big herd of deers that live in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
and my neighbors feed them too. So
Yeah, man. I would like to get me a deer killed. The largest animal I've ever killed, and skint, was that squirrel that I put on my channel. Right. I've killed larger animal than that in my younger days, but I don't even think I collected the carcasses on, man. I was poaching. It was poaching, and
right.
I don't say that proudly at all. When you know better, you do better. And like I said, now I only harvest what I can, my family and I, or my animals can consume. Because a land husbandry is big to me, man. It's big.
Absolutely. Um, uh, these dispatching of squirrels and I mean any type of rodent, it is going to be very similar to when you start getting at large game. Same concept, exact same concept. Um, Poultry is going to be a little different because of the feathering and everything like that. But I mean, once you get one type of poultry, you can do them all. So same concepts. Um, I've looked at tutorials from dudes doing rabbits, and then I watch them dispatch hogs. Same concept. Same concept. Only difference is the removal of the pelt at that point.
Yeah,
So yeah, man. Once you able to process the smaller game and you doing it efficiently with confidence, only thing you need is tools for the big stuff, and you in the game.
yeah. And then some people might be wondering, like, well, what are they talking about with harvesting this game? That lean meat, and the nutrients that it carries in that game meat with that high iron level is great. And that's one of the things I used during Saki's keep was elk meat and squirrel meat to help subsidize some of his raw feeding.
Mm,
But yeah, man, it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing within itself. And also going to the fishing thing. I only eat certain fish. Um, Being from the South, I'm a fan of catfish, but I've tasted a lot of dirty catfish here in Texas, so I've kind of been turned off to the catfish. But I do love panfish, specifically bluegill. Uh, I call it crappie. Some people call it crappie. Don't sue me.
yes, yes,
Um,
sir.
Shell cracker. Uh, I've never really, I couldn't tell you if I've had bass or not. I think bass is more of a trophy fish, so I don't really look into it like that. But definitely the panfish, pan fry, whiting, and And as gross as it may sound to some people, tilapia, that's a high value fish diet to me that I also can share with my dogs.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, especially if the tilapia comes from some decent water. Oh yeah, that's some good eating right there.
Yeah,
I had a partner out in Arizona. His dad actually had a tilapia farm in the Phoenix area, and he also offered people to where you can come to his farm and you can fish the tilapia right there and grill it. It's a
yeah.
cool little setup. Yeah, so that's one of the things that one of the fish I will be adding to my pond that I dredge out in my front yard. Tilapia, they multiply great, and they you could actually grow uh, uh,
Aquaponic system with them.
absolutely aquaponics, but
Yeah,
specifically, it's a vegetation called duckweed
yeah,
and high in protein, vitamins, and minerals. And you could subsidize the feed, grow your own duckweed, and feed your tilapia that right there. Almost looks like some type of water lily.
yeah. And luck, you're blessed enough to be in a climate where, because I want to say they like water temperatures that are about 70 degrees or higher. So you don't have to heat the water for about probably 2 months out of the year, and you can do that with some heating elements stored in your artificial heating elements, right? But or you could just cover like if you got enough coverage for it, like a greenhouse type cover, that would keep them incubated to a temperature where they could survive and thrive, right? But I've looked into that aquaponic gardening, but I've also looked at these things called freshwater tiger prawn, and because I'm big on shrimp, like Pimp C said, eat so much shrimp I get iodine poisoning, and so
Hell no.
but yeah, man, that's always been a dream of mine with that. But like I told you, bro, for some brothers like you, y'all got a green thumb, I got a brown thumb. I can kill anything that grows, right? But but I'm working on it.
Man. Man. Damn. That man said he'd kill a weed.
Yeah, hey, a funny story about that. So last summer, right? I was out there mowing the lawn, and I wasn't paying attention to what kind of grass was on the lawn. I still don't know because some kind of crabgrass or centipede or something like that, right? But there's different lengths. Like some grasses shouldn't be cut below 2 inches in the summer. Some grasses shouldn't be cut below 4 inches in the summer. And me, growing up, never really caring about what kind of grass it was out back. I took my lawnmower, put it on the lowest setting, which is about an inch, and in the middle of the summer, and cut the grass. And Prophet King in the chat. Salute Prophet King. And
Salute Prophet. I see you, brother.
and I cut the grass down to an inch in the middle of July in Texas. Now, if anybody knows what that does to the ground, of course the sun scorched it, and my whole yard was bald headed for about 9 months. So yeah, man, I'm learning. I'm
Yeah.
learning to, like you said, I can literally kill a weed.
Scalp that job. And to add something to what you were talking about during the cold months for certain breeds of fish that don't handle cold temperatures well, what you do is you just dig deeper. So typically, um, after about 4 feet, you know what I'm saying? You really want to get down at least 6 feet. And that at that point, that will keep those temperatures, at like about that 55-degree temperature right there, where those fish will be able to kind of go into like a dormant state through those colder months. So that's what typically what people do with their ponds to keep those less cold hardy fish, just dredge it out deeper for them to have somewhere to handle those cold months.
Facts. Also, man, I think it's really dope that you're doing that. But I know anytime you change the ecosystem, I've seen things happen like this. For example, all right, so I had a partner that did that. He dug a pond out, and I would say it was probably the length by width by depth. I'd say probably 6 foot of depth all around, and about the size of a basketball court, like an outdoor basketball court, right? And he filled it with catfish, and he fell him. Purina makes a catfish pellet, so we're fed clean food, right? But after he dug his pond, after about 6 months, predators started coming in. So more snakes, more feral cats, and even more possums and raccoons. And so building the ecosystem actually created bountiful hunts for his area, and he was
Yes, sir.
actually husbanding the land. Um, and by doing that, if you put a trail cam out by your water, you can you
Yes,
can
sir.
you can monitor and see if you got a male or female raccoon or possum, whatever it is. I try not to kill the females, but I try to take out the big males. And harvesting those keeps your population at a controllable population. But also, like I said, I hunt to feed my dogs, man. I hunt to feed my dogs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the goal is not only to feed my family, but my animals, you know what I mean? In these worst scenarios, Um, like I said, we live in a very fragile system. And, the grocery stores only hold about a week worth of food. And you're talking about mass hysteria. All we got to do is look at COVID. And we saw people in grocery stores fighting over toilet paper instead of walking past and going to get bags of beans and rice or going over to the gardening section and grabbing seeds. We literally had people fighting over toilet paper and daggone not even water. People weren't even fighting over water. They're fighting over toilet paper and daggone napkins. You know what I mean? It was the most asinine thing. The most
And
asinine.
and hand sanitizer, because
Hand sanitizer. You can make that your own with literally rubbing alcohol and aloe vera,
yeah, but
fighting over, like you said, ready to go to war.
yeah, yeah. We saw the countries. We saw the majority. You know my word for the majority is the chattel, right? The chattel showed their asses during the early months of COVID, man. They really did. They really did, man. Um, and that's a sad truth. But
Yes, sir. And it exposed the true herd like mentality of America. It was disheartening, but if you paid attention, it really gave you a value of where you stood in relationship to the ecology. You know what I mean? I'm I'm standing next to people in line, 6 feet apart. People freaking out and all of this stuff, and they're fighting over all of this. But I'm walking out of a Walmart, and I have seedlings. You know what I mean? Well,
yeah,
what's that right there? Oh, this is squash. You know what I mean?
mhm.
While you sit there fighting over the bullshit packs of noodles and stuff, I'm thinking about, what I mean, replenishing food, things that I'll be able to grow continuously. Those noodles, guess what? I can make noodles out of this squash right here. Healthy. You know what I mean? So the mindset, it was a clear separation. The sheer amounts of money that I saw people spending with them stimulus checks on nothing. I was buying guns. I was hoarding food. I was fortifying my house, putting up security cameras and different locks. I'm going over plans with my family. You know what I mean? If we ever had to uh, just bug out in an emergency, you know what I mean? Just all different minds, different types of strategies was going through my mind because I was unsure.
Yeah,
We had all of these. It was just terror. It was terror from every scope. Is this it? Is this it? And then they was talking about all of these mandated things. Military being pushed upon American citizens, and it's just like, wow. It was definitely some interesting times. But if we didn't learn anything from that, and if we have all just relaxed and gone right back into this to what we presume life to be prior to, then man, you are a damn fool.
facts. And Tony M said, people so simple. I'm glad I moved out of the city. These hillbillies taught me so much. That's a fact. bro. I honestly, so I feel like it got worse. I feel like it's worse now because people are like, oh, if it happens again, we know what to do. Nah, man.
No,
Nah,
no,
man.
no. Mm-mm. That was a test
That
run.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Uh, man, it's everybody, because I got my own thoughts on the pandemic and everything, but yeah,
Hey,
man.
you said it. You come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But
Uh,
hey, we hey, maybe it's the alcohol, but the whole pandemic thing, it was just weird to me. Like the coronavirus is not anything new. I think we just chose to highlight it as a way for population control, man. But that's neither here nor there. I cannot confirm nor not speak on these things. I'm just observing things as they occur around me. Uh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ain't gonna get too heavy in that. That's for some future. For the future. You know what I'm saying? That's for the
yeah.
future.
And then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tony said, "Get my redneck engineering degree." Hey, that's big facts, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, the most ingenuitive people are hillbillies and old Southern folks. Them people know how to make a way. And you
Yeah.
talking about from medicine, just this. Man, I've talked to and I've seen elders just so creative. It's like, wow. Then you really get to hear their story. You find out they got a second grade education. You're like, these people is sharp. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no. We didn't do that. Let me show you. This how you do this right here. When you ain't got no icebox, this is what you do right here. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? You can learn so many skills from these people. You know what I mean? But you got to come humble. Don't come with that educated and snobby mentality. Oh no, oh no. You got to come humble, be ready for the information, and be ready to work. And I'm telling you, they'll drop them nuggets on you, and they get you right. They get you right. They can't come with all the science, but they know. They know.
Yeah, man. So I got while we on the subject of old heads, man, I got a story I wanted to share, man. Rest in peace to my big homie, Raymond Scott, man. And so when I was probably like 14, between the ages of 14 and 17, Raymond Scott, he married my godmother. So that's how I met him, through an acquaintance. And I'd be skipping school or whatever, and they would let me go over there and kick it at their house or whatever. So you know what I mean? It was like, if you're gonna be truant, at least let's let you be truant where you're not gonna end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? And he would drop low dimes like that. You know what I mean? And it was dope that he would let me skip school. And if I was gonna smoke, he'd be like, well, just smoke with me. Don't be out here in the street smoking. Just go smoke with us, whatever. And he didn't have a license. He was a he was a handicapped veteran, and so he would like take me to the liquor store every Friday. Take me to the liquor store. So I take him to the liquor store, and he would just tell me stories about things that he had done and things he had seen. And it allowed me to skip steps. You know what I'm saying? I still got the experience without going through without it on my record. You know what I'm saying? So those blessings and those lessons you're talking about from those old heads, man. I really appreciate him because he put me head and shoulders above my peers in that time frame. When I needed guidance.
That's trill spit right there. That's trill spit. Shout out to all the old heads that passed me the keys when I was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather taught me how to drive when I was 12. You know what I'm saying? Right in the country, Louisiana, in 1992 Ford Ranger. You know what I'm saying? He said, he, shout out to the family store. My grandfather had a little convenience store right in the country called Burns Stop and Shop, right in Bachelor, Louisiana. It's connected to his house. You know what I'm saying? Gas station, a two pump gas station, had a butcher, everything. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was just dope. You know, you come out there. I learned how to shoot a gun when I was 7 years old. You know what I mean? He passed me the 22. Then the first time I shot a 30 at six, damn near blew my shoulder off. You know what I mean? 7 years old. But shout out to all those the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, grandson, come on, you about to learn how to drive. Here, take the keys. What? Come on. You know what I mean? All of the stories from the old head, from they failures in relationships. And let me shout out my pop right now for just keeping it real. You know what I mean? My father raised me. Shout out to you, OG. Solid, super solid. My best friend outside of my wife. You know what I mean? We rap every day, call and check on me. You know what I'm saying? He just go give it to you real. To pause. He would sit there and rap with my partners. To but he go give you that true life experience, failures, success, rights, wrongs, indifference, but just a solid brother. And all of these different men that I was blessed that galvanized around me to lace me with the game, salute to them. All the stories, and just, man, the sheer game that they gave me on women, man, it saved me a whole bunch of heartache. Ooh, I'm the most important thing that my father ever told me, but it was so simple. When you're in the street, son, wrap that rascal up.
Hey, big shout
Wrap
outs to
that
your pops,
rascal up.
man. Big shout outs to the pops, man. That's a lot of brothers. If y'all listening to this, y'all know I like to do my thing with the don't be a minute in South Central bar, drink your juice in the hood. Message.
Message. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wrap that rascal up. You know, it's the diseases is rampant. Not only that, but you got something that's life term, and that's a child. And ain't nothing worse than having a baby by a woman that don't respect you and appreciate you. Because ultimately, your influence is tarnished upon that next generation. So that was so influential, and especially with the failed relationships that I seen around me. So salute to the OGs that really gave me the game and was vulnerable so that I could see their failures. You know what I mean? And it really put me in a position to where I didn't necessarily have to go through all of the heartaches and the failures. You know what I'm saying? Prophet King said bluegills bass is good. He said, and fried dish. Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. You gotta have that. Yes sir. Um, that bass, I've only had freshwater bass a couple times. That sea bass is ridiculous though. Oh man, ridiculous. But that bluegill, yeah, you in the game. Put make that bluegill sandwich. Ooh, some hot sauce on it. Ooh, think you hurt somebody.
Yeah, man. And it was crazy, man. Is so where I grew up in North Carolina, it sounds all Bladenboro. For those of y'all who know, you know, and if you don't know, when you go to North Carolina next time, look at it. It's on the southeastern side of North Carolina. We got a within where I grew up. There's I'd say 5 to 6 drag strips where I'm from, and one of the more famous ones is Thunder Valley. You also got the Fayetteville Dragway, F Speedway. You know what I'm saying? And then you got one down in Darlington as well. And so what I really liked about that area was at the races they would have the chicken sandwiches fire, and
Mm.
then they would have the fish sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? They give you a piece of that bread, and light bread is what they call it, light bread. And my favorite hot sauce
Ooh,
to go with is that
that
Texas
Wonder
Pete. You
Bread.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what it is, bro.
Ooh,
You know
come
what I'm saying?
on, bro.
With the poke
Make
with
you
the
hurt
little dots on
somebody.
the packaging for it. But yeah, man,
Man,
that's the move. Yeah,
man, I'm
man.
telling you. Hey, man, speaking of North and South Carolina, shout out to one of the greatest YouTube channels, Art Scenario Country Style. Bruh, I am a,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
aspiring to
bro.
be like him. Bruh, and I'm going to one of them barbecue offs.
Yes,
Bruh, one of my
yes.
favorite YouTube channels. If y'all don't know, look up Country Style on YouTube. Art Fanair. Is it Fanario?
Art Fennell,
Fanair, Art
Fennell
Fanair.
Media. Yeah,
Yeah,
and so, bro,
man.
like, so this why, bro. You already now we cooking, bro. Now we could. So won't tell you this, man. But like me and Soul connect on a different level. And the crazy thing about that is, a lot of these channels we never talked about until right now in this moment. But like when I tell you, me and his brother being so in tune, man, it's crazy. But Art. I've been following him since the pandemic started off. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of channels that was like that. But he really caught my
That's when
eye
I
because
found him.
I he built. I watched his build. I watched his build. I watched him get to his million views and get his silver plaque. I watched him come up with the term trisolate. Man, like it's
Translating.
yeah,
Oh, they're translating.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Come on.
man.
Matter of
Like
fact, I was in there for the live when he did it, got his plaque. I was in that live.
mhm.
Yes, sir. And shout
Yeah,
out to the
man.
fact that they doing it and they all black. Come on, bruh. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful seeing the brothers commune and produce so many great results. I aspire to my channel be like that one day. Excuse me.
So, and it will, because if you think therefore you are, but also, bro, he gave us the blueprint. Because the country style thing, man, like it's crazy. My wife is from South Carolina, by the way. So we have a lot of arguments about that. I talk about the literacy of South Carolina versus North Carolina, and there's a drastic difference. If you look at the national averages on education, North Carolina is considered significantly more literate, right? But that's neither here nor there. And I'm not trying to get to no arguments tonight. I'm already drinking, but but yeah, man, it's but it's a solid fact that down there the country style of life is a little bit more real, a little more solid. And so I really appreciate everything. Because I lived in Sumter, South Carolina for 3 years before I moved to San Antonio, Texas, man. So I can say I learned a lot about South Carolina. But with my climax of South Carolina being COVID, I lost out on my greatest moments, because typically when you leave somewhere, you kind of like make your last rounds or whatever, and I didn't get to do that. I kind of was just booted down here to Texas, and now that the world is opening back up, I want to talk about the Great Migration West, and that's something I really want to hit on in this live tonight.
Go ahead, shoot, brother. It's all you.
All right, so where you're at, if you've already purchased land, hold on to it, because the value of that land is only going to increase on the East Coast. But one of the things I've noticed is, and if you're a 80s baby or even early 90s baby or before these time frames, you know that there's two retirement states that are big. You got Florida on the East Coast and Arizona out
On
west.
the West
Like
Coast. Yes, sir.
those are the two retirement states. If you can put a stake in that area, you know somebody's
Yeah.
going to move there, because what Florida offers a climate or multifaceted climate that goes from oceanic to freshwater forest. You got the Everglades, you have the indigenous forest, and the islands. You know, the local islands, or the U.S. Caribbean is what I like to call it, off
Yeah.
the Keys of Florida, and
Mm-hmm.
it offers a way of life where, if crabbing and saltwater and freshwater fishing is your thing, alligator hunting, and you can go all the way up to the game of black bear. They also have boa condas in the Everglades, so you can hunt some exotic animals straight in Florida. Also, there are some panthers and pumas still in Florida, so you can see all of that in Florida if you're outdoorsman. But also having Walt Disney World, Jacksonville, and several other professional teams to go see. You can do a lot in the state of Florida without ever leaving Florida, and Miami is the epicenter, right? Now, Arizona, on the other hand, for people who have congenital issues, heart issues, lung issues, the dry air is great for them. And that's been known since the 1800s. Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp and those guys moved out there because of tuberculosis and consumption. The dry air and the hot, humid climate is great for your health in Arizona. Also, the high heat helps to purge the body of impurities. So this is Phoenix is the city of the sun, the city that rises from the ashes. And so what I'm looking at is, if you just track historical movements of the Americas, the 13 colonies was occupied. So what I noticed is during COVID, after people got their money, and the people who took their PPP loans or got their money from COVID, they migrated to the East Coast. And I know this because where I grew up at, the house that I paid $650 a month for rent in growing up, uh, ended up being worth about $3,000 a month right now for rent. And I lived in a house that I've seen the rent go up almost 5 times what it was when I was living there, right? Now, I look at Phoenix, not Phoenix, but Tucson, Arizona. In Tucson, Arizona, the housing is what it was, is what it is. The housing cost that I had when I moved to San Antonio, Texas, which is the seventh largest city growing in America, is what Tucson is right now. So in 5 to 10 years, I expect Tucson to catch San Antonio with cost of living, right? But Phoenix, what happened was when everybody started selling their houses in LA and in Cali, they moved to Phoenix. So the cost of living in Phoenix for the same house in Tucson is double. A $250,000 house in Tucson is a $500,000 to $1 million house in Phoenix because of what people saw in Phoenix. But Tucson has a multi-indigenous climate. You have Mount Lemmon that is snow capped year round. So if I needed to escape to Mount Lemmon, I could escape to Mount Lemmon to get fresh water year round. And these are the things I'm looking at as resource gardening, right? What do you have? And so what I see is this great migration west, and I wanted to share that with y'all, my brothers, because these are the things that, especially bulldoggers, you got to understand the way the economy is going because you got to get in where you fit in.
Couldn't say it better. Being that I moved here to Georgia 5 years ago from Phoenix, um, moved to Phoenix in 2010, and I left California, and I saw all of what you said. From the housing, I moved to Phoenix, like I said, 2010, 2011. Me and my wife got our first spot. I was paying $800 a month for a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, 1,400 square feet. I think it was about a 5,500 square foot lot. Wasn't a big lot, but the house was made in 1999, so it was a newer house. Nice neighborhood, nice development. But by the time I left, so that would have been what is 2020? So 2018 when I left, it was increasing like ridiculous. So the house, I could have bought my house when I first got out there for about $98,000. When I moved, the house was worth 240, and that was in 2018. Now we talking about in the last 3 years, the housing market has gone up ridiculously to where now that same house is worth about $400,000. You know what I mean? So Phoenix, the influx not only from people west of Phoenix, California, the Great Migration coming to Phoenix, also a lot of people from the Midwest and from the Northeast came as well. I In that 8 year period that I lived there, I met so many people who came from Detroit, the Michigan areas, the Great Lake areas. Chicago was so thick in there. New York was thick in there. Pennsylvania. I'm talking about it was a huge influx of the Great Migration. People moving from northeast and west of us coming into Arizona looking for better cost of living, and also Arizona had a really good work environment. A lot of opportunities as far as jobs goes, and fair wages. So you could go get a $15 an hour warehouse job, and you could live off that.
Hey, so Prophet said inflation will continue to grow. I just paid $9.76 for a half a gallon of ice cream. And it's crazy that you say that, so because shout out to Prophet for the comment, but it's crazy that you say that, so because one of the reasons why I'm like really, really pushing people for this Western migration, I'm telling you, man, like if it is what it is, manifest destiny, all this stuff happened in the past is written down in books. Excuse me, history repeats itself. But the what I do see happening is the manifest destiny, great migration. You move out west, right? Now, even like, and I keep using Wyatt Earp for a reason because that's exactly what they did. They were like, we got our money, or we learned our hustle in the bigger cities, and we moved out here where nobody, in Tombstone, Arizona, where nobody wants to be at, and we're gonna get it out the mud, And it's Phoenix has become the new Silicon Valley. Phoenix has and this is there's a guy I got to look at the channel, but it's a guy he goes where he talks about like the worst places and best places to live. Phoenix, Arizona is the number one spot in the U.S. for work from home jobs, for tech work from home jobs. Period. Point blank. Period. You will not
Yeah.
find it overtook Silicon Valley in Cali. All right, so like it. And these are things I'm looking at over the next 10 years. I retire within the next 6 years. So I have a degree in sociology, but also I'm tech savvy enough that I can get a second bachelor's in tech and get a work from home job that is 6 figures with a military retirement and all my health benefits. So when I tell you I'm thinking ahead, I'm thinking about my kids as well. Also with me being a Texas military resident, when I retire, my kids can go to any school in Texas, any state school for free. So I'm making these moves and I'm structuring things, and I'll share all this information with y'all because what does it do for a man to gain the world but lose his soul?
Absolutely. A few things I wanted to. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a caveat to what you said. History repeats itself. Well, there's an adage that says those who know history are best destined not to repeat. So if we know it, we can prepare ourselves not to fall in the footsteps or the failures of our forefathers. So we best destined not to repeat history. Um, I agree with you on the tech side. I believe Phoenix alone has like 6 Amazon warehouses, and we know how large Amazon is. So that is a major focal point. Tech, they have to have all of their services, especially keeping these buildings running. Um, the even keeping hackers, you know what I mean? The anti-hackers and man, so you talking about that text? Yes, sir. I'm making that's that. Hey, brother, look, we on the same wavelength right now because I'm actually about to get back in school on this tech. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be home every day, be able to work from home. That way, I have more time to invest into my actual land and cultivate while making fair wages. Up until I'm able to completely transition and be my own boss.
So, bro, like, hey, this is dope. And Tony, I appreciate you for rocking with us in the chat. I want to share this. I've shared this with my actual blood relatives, and they laughed at me. But I'm gonna share this with y'all brothers. I'm gonna continue to share this in the dog community. My vision of a successful life is to create my own enclave. And I had to Google what this word means because they have a lot of enclaves here in Texas. And I thought, what the hell is an enclave? But it's ENCLAVES. What an enclave is an area within another territory, i.e., if you take the city of San Antonio, I live in Northwest Crossing, and all the neighborhoods here are enclaves. We have fences around the neighborhood. Even if you can drive into the neighborhood, like if it's not gated, it has a fence around it. Like all the houses belong to Summer Point where I live at, right? And so we actually have our own security that drives around here and actually patrols the area because it's a private community. So like in theory, only the magistrate, they don't have sheriffs here. Only the magistrate or the constable will be able to come in here and regulate. A local police officer would have to stay on the public highways, right? So my goal is to create an enclave or a privately secured location in Arizona with at least 16 acres, and to allow people to build houses on those acreage. But what you just said, what I want is I want a micro society in there. So I want us to have our own irrigation system. I want us to have our own, like even the dog breeding horses and cattle. I want it self-contained where we take it to a farmer's market and we trade from our enclave to other enclaves. And I didn't even understand that there was micro societies within our society like that until I got here in Texas because the People's Republic of Texas, it has its own constitution, so much so they teach their own history in schools. And I've traveled abroad to so many countries and I realized that, like for example, the part of the Louisiana Constitution is in French still. So it's things like that where I'm like, man, like I have dreams and goals that people can't even begin to fathom because I've never shared them before. But like these Friday night lives like this, bro, I think we can begin to broach subjects that I don't get to cover on my typical 9 to 5 daily YouTube channel, just because that's not my vector.
No, I'm with you on that, brother. Hey, man, we gotta be. It's crazy you said that. There's one of the things me and my OG have been aspiring toward. Like I said, one of the things we spoke on when we were speaking about the COVID situation. Um, me and my father, we're trying to purchase a large plot of land, and that's one of the things we want to do is build, our Burnstown, right? All of our homes being made out of shipping containers, but us creating our
Yes.
micro community. You know what I mean? Being completely sufficient, self sufficient off of solar, using wind turbines, and if we have a running water source, accessing the water turbines as well too. So these are some of the things that me and my father have been talking about. You know what I mean? Building up. Really, it was the goal was bringing on close families like friends, families, and us creating our own microcosm. You know what I mean? Allowing our children to be around the families that we know are strong in structure, essentially hoping to arrange marriages, building up our own microcosm, like I said. But it's just going down to the minutia, that old tribalistic ideology of us.
Yes, bro.
Yes, yes. Come
Yes.
on.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's
No, go
exactly what I
ahead,
was talking
brother.
about. Because we were talking about history, specifically in the Arizona and Texas area, you talk about the indigenous peoples, and indigenous peoples survive because the adage, it takes a village to raise a child. So what I look at is, if we could get, I would say you would need a pride, three to four grown men and their families exclusively to start it off. Because what you need is, you need two people to maintain commerce with the outside, i.e., the brothers who, we need somebody who drives a truck, or somebody who can bring in large quantities of seed and
Yes,
fertilizer and things like that. We would need to have our own business, which the dogs, the kennel business, the training, like that's what we would specialize in, but also the hunting and the maintenance of our own 16 acres or however many acres we have. Rotation of 4 acres of growing trees, 4 acres of sharecropping, 4 acres of living land, and 4 acres of what you basically call tenant farming or tenant living. You can put a trailer on here and live on our land. You could operate within the confines and the rules and regulations of our tribe. So I would be looking for 8 to 10 families to occupy that land,
yes,
and the kids would be educated on the land and learn to husband the land. Because honest and truly, at the end of the day, if society, with or without society, the Amish do it. The Amish do it. They live
absolutely,
they live within the American society,
absolutely.
and they're educated on how to take care of their family generationally. And there are grants for that. If you have over 10 acres and you're farming it, there are grants for that. And I hate to say it, but I probably would cave to Monsanto's. We really get into it now, but I would probably cave to Monsanto's because we need constant seed sources, and the Monsanto seeds are so hard to extract from the land once they've affected the land. They strip the soil of its nutrients, and they choke out organic plant seeds. So we might
Yes,
have,
yes.
we might have to concede to Monsanto's for that.
Well, beautiful thing. Well, the thing is now is the time. So even just doing simple things as collecting seeds now. I got a box. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get on the screen. I'll show you. I got a box full of seeds right here. This is what I've collected in the last year, and also uh, now I'm at the point to where this year I will be collecting seeds from my harvest. So that's the ultimate goal is, getting these heirloom seeds. You're able to be able to extract seeds from your harvest as well. Let me turn on my camera. This is a bag full of seeds right here.
Yes, yes,
You know what I mean? I got all different type of seasonal seeds right here. Keep it in a nice chilled environment. Keep stored in here. And matter of fact, I got another bag in my laundry room as well, full of seeds. So I'm just utilizing time now, and eventually. I'll have a whole cellar full of these. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like ultimately getting to the point to where I'm able to cultivate, and my seeds, my actual plants are replenishing themselves. I'm able to just get those seeds and store them, and it's no need for me to go to a Monsanto's or anything. I'm able to trade with other brothers and sisters who are doing those, finding these other communities, because this will be currency one day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It already is. It already is currency, my brother. And so that's man, that's crazy. That's crazy because like I told you, my brown thumb is my last thing. Like, so when I tell you, bro, I have spent the last couple of years trying to find myself and find my life. And I really wish I knew how to like transcribe my video to the screen here so it could be seen. But I'm gonna have to do it the hood way, man. I'm gonna have to go in here and show you like the if you look at my snap from the last couple of years or whatever, I legitimately have like videos of me catching my first bluegill ever. But I didn't just catch a bluegill. It wasn't like luck. I went out, I researched, like I told you, the spawning season, what time of the year they were actually spawning, they were nesting, and I knew that if I cast in this area, I should catch a bluegill or some type of perch. And on my first day after researching it and doing my research, I was able to like catch the fish I wanted. I wasn't just going out to the side of the lake with a 6 pack and hoping to catch something. I actually captured the type of fish I wanted on my first day out. So I know that with proper education, what I'm trying to accomplish can be done, right? And I'm uber proud. I'm uber proud of what I was able to accomplish because of that.
Absolutely. I mean, with anything, it's given having the proper preparation and then the application, the persistence, and you will yield results. That's what it comes down to. I hear so many people say they don't have this, they don't have that. You know what I mean? I can't. Okay, go ahead. Share that. Beautiful.
And like I said, like this was my first catch back in 19 when I like a year prior to the pandemic, I caught this bluegill. And let me see if I can get the next snap because these are saved to my snap. But see the indicative blue spot on it. It was just a fingerling, but I
Right,
caught what I was looking for in
right,
that moment.
right.
Yeah, I caught what I was looking for in that
Yes, sir.
moment, man.
Yeah, I mean, having the due diligence, the preparation, the gumption. You know what I mean? You gotta go out there on that limb sometimes, and that's what it come down to. Same thing with this gardening. Man, I made so many mistakes, but it's a satisfaction in getting out there and yielding a garden being a green being. You know what I mean? Some squash, a watermelon. You know what I mean? Yielding greens, butterhead lettuce, kale, Swiss chard. It's satisfaction in that, and the satisfaction in seeing that you being able to cultivate it. It starting from a seedling and then growing all the way and flower, and then after you've gotten your yields from it, then flowering. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, when that flowering stage, then comes the seeds. Boom! Now you
Yes,
get to extract at that point, and you putting not only do you extract, but what you're doing is you putting away hardy seeds. These seeds right here is gonna be better for the next. You know what I mean? They got the genetic code to withstand the weather that came. You know what I mean? And now they're a little bit hardier than that first generation. Boom. So now you holding on to genetically uh, stronger seeds than the prior excuse me, y'all been drinking over here a little bit. Yeah, then the prior, plants that you had. So man, it's the satisfaction, man, and it's very, very it's therapeutic for me. I love being hands tapping into Mother Earth, all of that stuff. He said, hell yeah. I was so proud of my cherry tomatoes. I'm telling you, bro, everything tastes better when you grow it. Like I said, my motto is if you know better, you grow better.
Hey, Soul, I want to share with you another one of these outdoor outings. This is at that same little lake I was going at, right? But if you know better, you grow better for sure. But also, your boy Dre needs to stop drinking in public because so check this out. So this is that same lake that you saw me at. This is probably about an 8 foot alligator, and
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah,
and
that motherfucker would have been dinner.
so hold on. So let me see if I can get the. So I'm actually standing about 6 foot away from this alligator, man, and
Oh yeah, you
yeah,
was drunk
that's
than a motherfucker.
yeah. Yeah,
You was
but
like, oh, you a real nigga, huh? I'm
yeah,
finna
yeah,
get your
yeah.
country ass.
And look, I'm talking shit back. I'm like, yeah, bring your ass over. I punch you right in your goddamn snot box. Just talking shit to this alligator, right? And and so he comes closer. You know what I'm saying? And it's just man, like there's nothing like being out in nature, man. And like even now, like when I get off the phone, man, I'm probably gonna have to. Or not off the phone. When I get off the live, I'm probably gonna have to like go for a walk or whatever because there's my circadian rhythm is different. And if you up with us right now, then it's because you're in that same circadian rhythm and you got a mission. There's something keeping you up at night. There's a reason why, like on every Friday night and every Saturday night, no matter how much I drink or how much I exert myself, the middle of the night on Fridays and Saturdays, that's my time to think. That's my time to meditate. That's my time
Yes,
to
sir.
really, really like ponder what I'm going to do next. And so that's what I wanted to do this for on these Friday nights because right now it's just me and you, and that's cool. But I promise you, if you stay consistent, we will have a panel of 8 to 9 people on here who get on here and pontificate every week.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I'm telling you right now, every week I have grown.
Brother, we don't even need that. You know what I'm saying? As long as we rocking, that's the only thing that matters. The people, you know what I'm saying? Those is all a bonus. You know what I mean? But this is the spot. You know what I'm saying? This is something that me and I'm gonna use your famous word. You know what I'm saying? Me and you have pontificated on. You know what I'm saying? We rapped
Yeah.
about it. This has been a vision of ours to do. We've been talking about this for at least a month now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's outside of that, this was us to be able to come decompress, bring the people along the journey. You know what I'm saying? It's because this is gonna
Yes.
be, you know what I'm saying? As we sit here, we rapping, we locking in with the people. Also, you know what I'm saying? This is we building right now. We able to bounce information off of each other, ideals, and we go to the drawing board. And now we got a whole nother week to come back with more information to really level ourselves up and to really maximize our plans to the best. 3K to 10K. If you know, you know. Okay, okay, okay. All right, Big A.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. And I think that there's a so I don't I don't feel like I'm going anywhere anytime soon. But like these videos, these lives are forever, bro. And if like our children will be able to hear these lives when we 20 years from now, or you can look back on yourself and see growth. Man, like it's important to share those thoughts because what great person do you know didn't record their thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, to some degree. I mean, they might not have had the tools that we have now, but what they did at the least, they had a diary. Um, they had a vision board, something to where they had, you know what I mean? They were able, like you said, to write down those aha moments or you wake up out of the middle of the night. You know, I get a lot of my those oh shit moments when I'm driving. It's at those
Yeah,
odd hours, 2, 3 in the morning, in the middle of nowhere, no signal, no nothing, and I'm in deep thought about a plan, and then boom, I get those great ideas that come to me. Oh, that's a great idea. And then I get to typing in my phone. But now we able to do it on this level right here. And then we get to go back. You know, we get to listen to this, you know, if we so choose to 2, 3 years and we get to say, nah, that was goofy. Or yeah,
yeah,
that was a great idea right there. Or even compare it to if we followed that and if that was a good idea or not.
absolutely, bro. And I'll tell you right now, man. Uh, I think both of us have a good habit of manifesting what we want, what we need to manifest. But we already know this, man. Ancestors are giving us wisdom beyond our time. And so when I speak with things, there's typically not too many like most of the time I don't talk with peers that are even within 5 years of my age, man. Like there's nobody on like you're the closest person to me on the samurai team that I would consider a samurai in age. All the other samurai are probably at least 5 to 7 years older than me, at a minimum. You know what I'm saying? And they share their ages and their experience with me, you know. But that's why my team couldn't be my age. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this. Don't be in a room where you're the smartest person and you're the average of the 5 people you're around the most. So make sure those 5 people are solid people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I try to surround myself around people to where I'm the dumbest person. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the what I deem as the shining light, or the most knowledgeable person. I want to be able to be around brothers to where I'm going, oh, I didn't know that. Can you point me in the direction for more information on that? You know what I mean? That's what I'm. The Quran says, seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. So that's the mission that I'm on. Be able to acquire mission. I mean, to acquire information, but also be able to make it applicable. I got to be able to apply that information. If I'm just gaining information, then it's non-cipher in my opinion. It's got to be something that's worth and usable in my life. So that's what I'm on. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to curate in my household. You know, take in information, but be able to apply it, and that's what we standing on here. And salute. Oh, let me say this. Hey, next Friday is my G day. I'm turning 35 next Friday. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
Yes,
man. Say less, bro. We in there, man. And make sure you put the cash app in your banner next week, bro, so we can bless you because I do believe in celebrating my people, man. And that's just like I told him the other week. Yeah, man. We got hey Daryl something. What's up? But Friday
sir.
your G Day, man. Then
Yes,
then we celebrate it accordingly. And because I also plan on blessing the cash app so everybody who wins for the digital dog show, which will again will be airing tomorrow at some point. I don't have a specific hour, but I'm gonna leave it up all week so people can vote on whichever dog they want all week and then on Friday, Saturday, I will pass it over to the brother at Pelican Bay, and he will make the announcements of each class that won, and I will be blessing the cash apps or the Venmos or the Zells of however people do it, and we get you your cash and get your information. Also at that time, the next move, and I'm glad you brought it up, bro. So on your G Day, the next move is to start announcing the top 10 because I do my top tens.
yes, sir.
So people actually be mentioning them top tens. I didn't know it mattered that much, but I guess like people actually pay attention to it. I was just spitting off the top of my honestly, I was spitting my top tens off the top of my dome to get people to produce more videos because I was bored and I needed people to produce more videos. But all the bigger channels took notice of it, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the top 10 idealists, the top 10 yards, top tens of everything. And I want to make that a thing that Samurai Kennels does. Mind you, it's just an opinion, and opinions like assholes. We all have one, and they all stink. But that right there, I want to do. Kind of like after your G Day celebration, I want us to get into it, and I really value your opinion. That's why I'm sharing it with you on here now.
Hey, that's salute, good brother. Hey, let me shout out to my brother Daryl Sumpters. That's actually my brother right there. We started driving trucks together. He out there in Phoenix. That's my brother. My old prepping partner. We'll go to war right now. That's my brother. Salute. Sliding through like a drive through, my brother. Hey, Big A, you already know. Almost at that senior citizen status. So I'm right on the cusp. So I'm a little bit of Taurus, but I got a little Gemini in me. But yeah, you already know. And I got the greatest birthday ever. You know what I'm saying? May 19th, Malik El Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X. Stand tall, my brother, ancestor, rest in power.
Rest in power, man. Man, that's dope, man. And shout out to Daryl Sumter, man. Actually, so when I first linked with you through the good brother Rhodes, I want to say that brother Sumter was in there. So that's dope, man. And it's coming full circle, man. Big salutes.
Hey, man, we talked about doing that hunting trip. This brother, he'll be there. It's a solid one.
Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, man, it's it's all love, man. For those of y'all brothers who are brothers in the game, it's all love, man. And the community that I'm trying to build I cannot do it alone. I have to have real individuals, and everybody I deal with is real individuals. They've proven themselves time over.
Hey man, I'm telling you, brother. I don't have a circle. I got a dot. You know what I mean? It's very, very small group of people that are near and dear to me. But these people, if it's fire at their door, they kicking that motherfucker open. You know what I mean? And these brothers like right here, man, we didn't spent thousands and thousands on rounds and hours on downrange together. You know what I mean? We didn't, bro, we did so much range practice, bound work. You know what I mean? We've done so many tactical scenarios we've gone over in preparation for, what we deem as this fragile system collapsing. And that's one of my soldiers right there, good brother. He said, we need a once a year link. Hey man, that's something that's gotta happen. That's got to happen. It's got to be something where it's like a samurai function. You know what I'm saying? But we including the other branches of the family to come out, a barbecue, something like that, and where we commune. But I think we should galvanize on it, as the good brother Samurai was saying, where we sharpening skills. You know what I mean? Maybe a year we do a hunt, another year we spend some time out working on you know bushcraft skills, things like that. We got to get back to sharpening the true skills of what it is to be a man. What's that Bible verse? You could teach a man. You could give a man a fish, but if you teach him to fish, he'll
Eat for a lifetime. Eat for a lifetime.
okay. You know what I'm saying? So he'll hunger no more. If we learning these skills, we able to provide for our family. But if we learn these skills together and we all come together, then we able to thrive.
Absolutely. Hey, so what I would say is let me know when and where, because I'm telling you right now, if anybody knows me, if I can Google the location, I don't need to physically go there. And it might sound counterintuitive to a lot of y'all, because like I talk about like grandiose ideas, but due to the nature of my job, I'm forced to travel a lot. So typically, when I can be home, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm a homebody. I'm a
You and me
I'm
both.
a yeah, oh yeah, because yeah, you on the road all the time, man. So you already know, like, people be like, Dre, you don't go nowhere. Oh, I want to share this tonight. This is the first time I'm broaching this, other than Big A. Even Soul, I haven't told you this, but I've been selected for AFSOC. That's Air Force Special Operations Command. So what that means is I'll be doing SOCOM missions, Special Operation Command missions, and typically they can deploy for 2 weeks, come back, deploy for 4 months, come back, deploy for 6 months. It's a high tempo deployment gig, and I'll be working out, like I said, out of Tucson, obviously, but when I go down range, I won't be able to talk about it, until I come back and I'm debriefed. But those are things and skills that I'm going to impute upon the community, because whatever I learn or whatever training I get, the community must have, and that's the most I can say about that right now. But yeah, with the special operations training that I'll be getting over the next 6 years, that is something that I can willingly and truly bring back to the community.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. What's understood ain't got to be said, brother. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Don't even give. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, nigga, come on. Yes, sir. Big A, dog training, harvesting, etc. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, all of these is vital skills. You know what I mean? Man's best friend is the best and the first alarm. You know what I mean? Fuck a brink system. I'd rather have a dog is go hear an intruder before my brink system go off. You know what I mean?
So, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. Hey, so first of all, thank you, Tony, and I appreciate you, big dog. So I watched the live today on Instagram for some brothers who breed Connie Corsos or Cane. I say Cane Corsos. I'm keep saying Cane Corso because it's like Cane to me, right? But
Yeah.
but nah, man. So this is what I want to offer to the public freely. Now, I'm a businessman, so like I can't give y'all all the game. But what I will start doing is I will start showing people how to do civil agitation because people are gonna do it anyways. People are gonna do it anyways. And what the brothers on this live was talking about, and I'll tie the two subjects together. The brothers on the live were talking about the difference between sport dog training and protection dog training. And for those of
Yes,
y'all
sir.
who are interested in protection dog work, one, I don't recommend American Pit Bull Terrier, but I do use my American Pit Bull Terrier for protection work and sport work. But what I will start doing is I will show you how to make a protection dog on here. Now, what I will tell you is a protection dog is a liability. So I like that disclaimer will be put out every time because the difference between a protection dog and a sport dog is protection dogs actually are their intent is to cause serious physical harm or to kill an intruder. Whereas a sport dog is simply to show that he can be trained to perform a task, even if that task is biting. So there's a difference. What you see me doing in any of my videos is actually sport dog training, and that's what I needed to clarify. I do sport dog training, but I completely understand how to stimulate a dog to bite a person and cause serious physical harm. That being said, I wanted to do a series of videos and seminars on how to create a protection dog from any dog breed. And I got that because Big A had posted in the chat that we need to link up and do, harvesting, dog training, whatever. And I think most of y'all can do dog training on your own or have a general idea of it. I can kind of help refine that on like one-on-ones or very short videos. But to stimulate a dog into a mindset where it's going to bite somebody, that's very dangerous, very, very dangerous. But it can. I feel that the people who follow these channels substantially, they have an interest in it anyways. So I'll show you the basics of, hey, I know that nobody's gonna steal this dog, and that this dog will protect me, guaranteed. And one of the first things I'm gonna do with that is put out a video of me doing some civil aggression work with Saki. Oh, you got a
Hey,
Lord Scotty. What's good? What's good, big dog?
Lord Scotty, that's my boy. That's another AZ native right there. That's my guy. What it is, family. Appreciate you sliding through like a drive through. That's another brother. Go to war with me right now. Standing 10 toes in the game with me. You feel me? Hey, Prophet King, you absolutely right. Those seeds are worth more than gold. Absolutely. Gold ain't gonna feed you, but them seeds will. Talk about it. But I do believe that we all should be uh, saving precious metals because that dollar is looking real shaky, especially with the brick system coming in effect. If you don't know what the BRICS is, that's Brazil, Russia, what is it? Brazil, Russia. What was the I? India, um, Kenya. I forgot what the C was. Yeah, but the brick system, yes, sir. And they, yeah, yeah. If you know, you know. And they trying to get the what is it? Not the United Arab Emirates. What's them boys over there?
So you
They
got
got
you got
all
Saudi,
the Saudi
you got the
Arabians.
Kuwait.
Yeah, they trying to get
Yeah,
Saudi to join the BRIC system. So the dollar looking shaky. You better have precious metals. You better and not only gold and silver, but you better have them bullets too. Goddamn it!
yeah, man.
You better
And
have you them bullets.
it's crazy that you say that because like the Saudi Arabians and the Kuwaitis both, uh, and when you compare it to Alaska, Alaska is our gold is our black gold mine, is the oil gold mine, right?
Yes,
And so when you compare it for per capita for size of the country, Alaska is bigger than all those countries combined, right? And they have more oil than we do. So when you talk about natural resources, man, you own to something, bro.
absolutely. Welcome down, Ram. Salute, good brother. Hey, you on right now, Lord Scotty. Hey, real shit. Peace in the Middle East right now, which is scary for the you. Hey, come on. Only peace that ain't really the little bullshit with the Israel and Palestine. But you know how that is. That bullshit over there. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And it's a
Uh,
salute Ram. Salute Ram. What's good?
welcome down in the building, my brother.
Oh shit, nigga just got done working on my brother's dunk. And that's I got a 454 for it today.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Hell
nasty.
yeah.
Big block in that bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah. What y'all chopping on?
Well, I
Oh man,
wanted.
we go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, so no, so you mentioned that dunk, man. So I got a question, Ram, and this, I guess it's from my lower VA down to Florida dudes. When you say dunk, can you articulate what you mean when you say dunk?
7.2 Impala. A dunk is a 72 to I think 75 Impala or a Caprice Classic, two or four though.
Any G body.
No, G
Okay.
bodies ain't dunks, bro. Only the old school is dunks. The other shit is just big wheel racing.
Hey, and so that's what I was getting at, Ram. So where we at to dunk it out, you got to put something bigger than a 350 in there, and it has to be on greater than 28. So and that's why I wanted to articulate that, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you heard that story I told about the woolies, but it's everywhere got their different slang and they mean different things, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened with me with the woolies story. But we'll get into that later on, man. But how you doing, big bro?
Oh shit, cooling, cooling. But yeah, that was the original definition of what a dunk was from what I was told from the Florida guys who populated that shit, made this shit popular.
So a motherfucker on sixes
You
in a
just
G body, they ain't calling that. They be calling them dunks too. So okay, I stand
you
correct.
can call him a motherfucking curl bulldog. That don't make him a bulldog, do it?
Shit, I'm just going off of what I was told. That I was told
Yeah,
that them G
no,
bodies is
no.
still dunks.
Yeah, no,
So
Dunks is old school big boats, bro. Like you seen Dunk Master? Like he
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
black blur, that's the G body, but he don't call that a dunk. He know that ain't no dunk. Same as with
Oh,
Boost
okay.
Doctor. He got a G body, but he know that
Right,
ain't
right,
no
right.
dunk, even though they big wheel racing.
Okay, okay. Stand corrected. I stand corrected.
yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
thought them motherfuckers was still dunks.
No, it's
and
like motherfucker put eights on a Nissan Sentra. It's not no dunk.
yeah, facts, facts.
But ain't
Because
ain't ain't G bodies them is like early '80s, right?
Yeah, 80s all the way up till
to the
like the
Panther body,
actual squareness of the car changed. It was still a G body.
and
Right. Okay.
then
Okay.
you went to the Panther platform after that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
not
After
gonna
the
lie, I'm
G's,
not
they
gonna lie,
went to the
man.
Fox bodies, right?
No,
Well, that's Ford.
the Panthers is like the bubble. So you got like you got the Crown Vic, you got the Mercury Marauder, you got the there's a Buick one too, but they all have a rounded look. You know what I'm saying? Like giant Ford Taurus looking motherfuckers. But
Yep.
the only one I like out of the Panther body is the Mercury Marauder. If you haven't seen one, please look them up because the motherfuckers is fire. And they only came out for a certain number of years, and they only come in two colors. So if somebody got a green Mercury Marauder, it's either aftermarket or that motherfucker ain't real.
Hey, high key leaves. Salute, family.
I'm trying to
Appreciate you
remember
sliding
what
through
I
like you
remember
guys.
seeing a champagne one.
So yeah, you got champagne, and you got like it's a Marauder red,
Yeah.
yeah. And so what's crazy is like I had a Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? Now the Crown Vic and the Mercury Marauder use the same body, but the suspension is completely different, and the Crown
Mm-hmm.
Vic uses a 305, and that Marauder got a supercharged 350 in it. And it is, I mean, it's just it's geared completely different exhaust. It sounds different. And if you pull up in traffic and you get in a Ford and a Crown Vic, even with that police interceptor, slow your ass down and get the fuck out the way because that Marauder gonna bust your ass.
What year was that Mercury?
So I want to say the Marauder only came out from 96 to 98. Don't quote me on
Okay.
that. Yeah, but it was a
Yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
selective number of years. And it's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
most sought after, Panther platform you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
can get the bubble caprices and the bubble Impala. Either 96 Impala was the closest thing you had to it. But the
Right, right,
Marauder,
right.
I don't care what nobody say about Panther platform. The Marauder is the most powerful Panther platform stock.
That Vic had that they had it in the 4.6 too. They had the same motor as the Mustang. It was just a
Yeah,
32 valve.
yeah, interchangeable, and so it's crazy you say that because I bought a Ford Explorer which also had that 4.6. But yeah, that Marauder I want to say had I want to say it had a 4.6 with an upgraded throttle body on it. It had like a Plymouth throttle body or something like that. But it was much more powerful.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it didn't have a standard 16 valve. It had that 32 valve in there, which is the same motor that the Bullets, the the Mustangs, and also um, The daggone Cobras, they was putting that 32 valve in that John, so it had a way higher compression. Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Ooh, that boy over there tearing that Jim Dean. Damn.
Yeah, I ain't hip to them slow cars, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm.
Hey, Ram,
I was riding in them ponies. You feel me? I love them Mustangs.
yeah,
Love
Ram
them
said if
Mustangs.
it ain't Mopar, it ain't no car.
Yeah, it ain't
Yeah,
no. I might well catch the bus. We meet them at the
Yes,
finish
sir.
line the same exact time.
yeah, yeah. Them Mopars heavy than a motherfucker though. So
Yeah,
they do
that's
got a
why
whole
they
bunch of
so
power.
powerful though.
Yeah,
It's
that
like a big old
power to weight
heavyweight.
ratio. Shit, we
Eh,
can have that 1,000 horsepower. I'll put 650 in mine. We'll be running the same times.
I mean, in theory, it sound like that, but yeah, nah.
You know, that's some truth to that. You know, it's truth to that.
I know
We
that
ain't talking about theory. We
all
talking about
cars
truth.
appear fucking slower than they actually are from my side view mirror. Like I don't ever see the back of them unless I pull
I
up
feel you.
behind them.
Yeah, yeah, but you should. I know your shit got at least 1,200 horsepower.
Eh,
Exactly.
a little more than that.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. You got fucking nitro cars, and you talking about a nigga who running 89 in this car.
Oh yeah. I mean, I
You
don't
running
run no race
ethanol and
fuel or
shit.
nothing like that. I don't want to fucking have to deal with retuning the whole computer for that shit, man. It's a bitch. So
Right,
I
right,
don't
right,
even fuck with like just ethanol or nothing like that. It is fucking. I use race fuel though, actual race gas, like 109 octane and shit.
right, right, right. Hey, fun facts. Uh, the people on the prepper tip, you can make ethanol out of fucking sugar. Just wanted to let y'all know that.
Yep.
Out of sugar. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you sliding through, high key. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This the new installment right here. It's called The Spot. You feel me? This where we come. You know what I'm saying? The hustlers. You know what I'm saying? The everyday working man. You know what I'm saying? The fathers, the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't got time to go to the lounge and kick it, man. This the spot right here. Go ahead and pull your drink out, pull your smoke out, and kick your feet up. You know what I'm saying? Get in that, get in the comment section and shit. You become a regular in the comment section. We'll slide you a link and jump on the panel, man. Come rap with us.
For sure. Yeah, and Ram, you got in here a little bit later, man, because bro, I've been drinking Jim Beam for the last 2 hours, man. We need
Yeah, I
more.
know, man. I was like, God damn, because I clicked on the link earlier and it said it was like ended like 2:38. I was like, God damn,
Mm.
I missed the show.
Yeah, no, we
Nah,
been
man.
rocking out. Shit, we talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ram, go ahead and tell that story. Go ahead and tell that story.
About what?
Hey, shit, hold on. You had sent it in a text. Hold on, real quick. It's probably about a
Oh,
funky bitch.
man, yeah, man. I went to met this little bad bitch online, little fake bad bitch. You know, big
Uh
old
oh.
titties and shit, and cute smile. You know, a nigga like them, you know, nice
Yeah,
and thick. So,
a
you know,
pretendo.
yeah, I bust my move, you know, smooth groove, that motherfucking dude. So he chopping it up, you know, she seeing tit pits, you know, I seen the complimentary dick pic, you know, so everything kosher, kosher. Go meet the bitch at the bar and shit. We get slizzy and shit. Hop in the Uber back to her crib. Then for one, walk in the house, the bitch house stink. Nigga like, oh man. But you know me, I'm a gang dog, man. I might get bit down, but I came to scratch, motherfucker. So I like, fuck it, you know. My nose will get used to the smell. I'm from the jets, nigga. I ain't tripping. You know, go to the bitch
You
room,
said
in
my
there,
nose
you
will get
know.
used to the smell.
I mean, shit, if you can live in a project, you can get used to that pissy elevator smell, nigga. Anything is possible. You feel me?
Ooh, we
For
Yeah.
real, the human mind is a motherfucker, bro. You can adapt to any environment, my nigga. But so yeah, you know, we go to the bitch room and shit. Is regular thotty potty messy and shit. And again, I ain't tripping because the bitch
missing the
supposed
air
to.
mattress.
Oh no, hell no! I'm past fucking them air mattress hoes. You know, bitch got air mattress. I ain't even finna fuck you in my car, bitch. But so you know, you get naked, she sucking me up and shit. I look over, see some light movement, nigga. You know me, new spot and shit. Make sure ain't nobody finna jump out the motherfucking closet on a nigga or nothing. Make sure ain't no setup shit. I look
They
over.
said visitors.
Yeah. And it's a motherfucking scorpion on the wall, nigga. I was like, nigga, my dick instantly got soft, nigga. Like, you can't not have your dick out in the room with a loose scorpion, my nigga. This shit.
Hell no, it's been one.
Yeah, you got dressed and boom, the fuck out. Shit, I did the Harlem Shake on all my clothes before I put them up. Nigga, I'm out of there. Hell no. You fucking fake bad bitches that Kevin Samuels was talking
Hell
about. You
no.
bitches ain't shit, boy.
Hell no.
I
Hey,
could
my
deal with
niggas.
roaches, my nigga. Again, I'm from the Jacks. As long as they ain't on me, we good. But a scorpion, nigga, no. Hell no.
Hey, my nigga. My nigga said you needed that COVID nose. Smell.
That shit smell like motherfucking
You know,
feet
niggas
and
who had
Jim's
COVID
butt,
can't smell
nigga.
shit no more. That nigga needed the COVID nose.
Yeah,
Hey.
man. I was like, nah, bro. I had
Uh,
to curl out and jump the box on that, nigga. I don't want
hey,
them problems naked with a scorpion loose in the room, nigga. Nah.
bro.
Uh-uh.
First thing I'm doing, the first two things I'm looking at is when I come if I come in the bitch house is her kitchen and her bathroom. That let me know how she
I
live.
mean, nigga, we spilled coming from the bar, nigga. I'm thinking of just sucking and getting some pussy and shit.
No,
Nigga,
I
you
feel
ain't
you.
talking
I
about
feel
that
you.
shit. That scorpion sobered the nigga all the way up, nigga. Beer
Hey, but you know
goggles
what
off,
though?
my nigga.
I believe I believe if a bitch kitchen dirty, her pussy stink. That's my motto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, you won't clean the after the shit you gotta eat out of, you definitely ain't cleaning your pussy right.
Man, yeah, that was my whole. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? You fake bad bitch.
That
Online, you bitch look like her shit together. In real life, you got scorpions, nigga.
too, nigga. If you got dirty feet, oh
Like,
my
goddamn, bitch.
roll with it too, cuz.
Yeah, I ain't
Hell
fucking with
yeah.
no dirty footholes, nigga. That's one. Mm-mm. You can't have nigga feet. I got nigga feet. Yeah, I was a construction fucking worker for 13 years. Now I'm a mechanic, nigga. I'm
Man,
supposed to have LeBron feet, not you.
my toes, but you ain't never touched a hard surface in your life.
Big facts.
I can't stand no low off foot heifer. Oh my God, no. I
Nah, man.
Murphy and Boomerang.
Yeah,
Uh,
bro. On God, bro. And you know what?
Hammer
That
time.
movie educated me a lot. But
say it
yeah,
again.
man. That movie educated me a lot, man. That boomerang shit. Like yeah, I'd be like, hell no, bro. Like
Yeah, let you know them old bitches was freaks. That's what I got from that.
Yeah, hey, where your
Old
parents?
bitches and freaks, and
Where
they
your
can't get pregnant.
parents? Bang, 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 bang.
or the kid ass shit.
Yep.
Shit.
Shoot Earth the club all the way up. Up
Hmm.
in there with the old school Uzi. She ain't tripping.
Hell, hell no. Hell no. No, I'm sorry. But I don't think I could have did that one. I mean that promotion would have had to look crazy. It would have had to look crazy. Marcus. Oh no. No, bitch.
You
Man,
crazy.
shit.
Earth got that bag,
So
nigga. I got dick for sale. You
That's what I'm
tripping.
Earth,
saying, bro.
Earth with a
I got it for sale, but when you in the heat and when it's just some boo boo in front of you like that,
Bruh,
take,
nigga didn't fuck ugly bitches for free.
take them
hey,
souls.
so look at your screen. I'm about to give you the secret.
Nah, I got to get that green. I got to get off that green, and
Hey,
I'm the blue pill.
Earth would have popped her damn dentures out, man, and gave you that Guava
That wasn't it.
3000.
That nigga never had a gummer before. Boy, that gummer make you leave your dogs and your wife right now, nigga.
Eartha still had her
Word to
teeth.
God.
Hey,
You get you a gummer, nigga. And
come on,
gummers is life changing, boy. Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm a married man.
You won't be if a bitch give you one. I'm telling you.
hey,
You be like, fuck
hey,
them kids and them dogs. I'm
hit
out.
you with that, hit you with that Eddie Murphy from Harlem Nights. That motherfucker called his wife. He said, "Hey, look, babe,
Hey, honey, I'm not.
I want to be."
Yeah. They be thinking you on dope, nigga. You had gum jobs and got him.
Hey, nigga, look, I'm a married man. I don't know nothing.
Oh, yeah, I advise you not to get tempted and try one on accident.
Yeah, yeah, man. Hey, like I said, disclaimer for tonight, bro, is we just having fun and this is we kicking back and relaxing from the work week, bro. But yeah.
Look, here's the new disclaimer. No bitch.
Yeah. No bitch is fucked or sucked for any illegal purposes. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like
Y'all can blame it all on me, cause my wife know I ain't shit. And she already know when she met me, I might Laurie with the peak thing, hanging out,
Oh,
running
bro.
around.
Hey, fuck with the smoke, dog.
Hell yeah. So yeah, my wife already know. Like,
Look,
been with
bro.
her for 15 years and got 3 kids. And the oldest one is 15. None of
Yeah,
them by her. So
I've been my,
yeah,
my
yeah, I
wife.
don't get in trouble. She already know.
I've been my wife 16 years. Next month is my 13th year anniversary. So she for
Hell,
sure me.
hell yeah. I say that. So I'm cool. Don't try to be like me at home, kids. Don't try it at home.
No,
It
no.
might not work the way it worked for
With
me.
hell and high water.
Yeah, your ass be sitting out on the porch, nigga, with the dogs. You
Bring
really be in the dog house.
I ain't
Hell
bring
yeah.
it. Hey, what I tell you earlier, Samurai? Wrap that rascal up.
Hell yeah. Hey.
I used to live.
Bet, hey, best advice ever, man. Um,
Wrap
but
that.
yeah, but
That
I ain't listen.
I was scared of. Ooh wee, ooh wee. I come to a bitch house and she got a cold. And bitch, what you sick with? I'm gone.
If she got a what?
Yeah, I said if I come to a bitch house and she got a cold, bitch, what you sick with? I'm gone.
Oh yeah, bitch, don't invite me over and you sick. You trying to set me up.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
he said he off. Hey man, you better put that shit down, nigga.
That nigga done
This nigga on
swerved the whole bottle down.
facts and shit. Okay, I see you, family. What you said you was off the Dos Equis? Okay, yes sir, yes sir.
Just
Um,
don't be on the dose drivies because we don't
summer.
we don't do that drinking and driving too much
Oh
around here.
yeah, yeah. I don't fuck around with that at all. I lost 2 homeboys from fucking drunk drivers hitting them and killing them. But yeah, don't be out there drinking and driving.
No, that's
Hey, Daryl something said he fuck with that highlight though. That's that champagne and beer, bro. I agree. I agree, bro. I agree.
yeah. I used to fuck with it too, but I don't know. They changed up their formula, bro. Because I stopped drinking it because that shit start breaking me out with the hives. I'm like, man, what they got in this shit?
Hell no, nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah, I stopped drinking it after that. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Nigga, throat was getting itchy, paws. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, is a nigga finna suffocate? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't drinking this no more.
Uh, Bet you next week y'all niggas won't drink no old school 40s on here.
Fuck no, I'm good.
Bet you fuck I will. Shit, I'm about to walk. Hey, give me 5 minutes. I'll walk to the store, the little corner store right now. Go cop one of them
Bet you
motherfuckers.
won't drink no
Uh,
St. Ives on here, nigga.
Man, all it,
nah, hell nah. St. Ives,
Yeah, I said
fuck St.
old school
Ives.
40s, nigga. Old E or
Nah.
St. Ives.
man,
So Odie, I can do. I can do the still reserves, bro. But that damn,
No,
what's
that
that
ain't
shit?
old school. Yeah, Old E, St. Ives, or King Cobra.
Oh,
I was
So
gonna say,
King Cobra, I can do. My godmama, she used to make me drink them shit, start reading Nick playing spades, and she be like, get your ass off the table. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
I can do that shit.
No, I
bro,
don't drink no King Cobra, bro. That shit nasty.
That
bro,
Last time I drunk a 40, I fucking woke up in the county jail. Nigga, fuck them 40s.
bro, you go and drink that malt liquor. You see how salty that shit is? Fuck no.
you don't drink malt liquor for flavor though, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Usually
drink
that's
that shit to
I
do
like
a drive by.
yeah.
but I like when I drink beer, I like to taste it. So I'm gonna drink this shit. Yeah, I'm looking for a little buzz, whatever. But shit, I want the shit to be enjoyable. God damn, still reserves. But hey, them Jones,
Hey, how
man.
long y'all gonna be on, man? I'm about to get on the freeway, bro. It take me probably like 10, 15 minutes to get to the crib. I don't want to break it up and shit. Be
hey,
turning the Robo
hey
Cowboys
man,
on here.
this a vibe though. I'm good, man. I ain't even started to defile myself yet.
All
Yeah,
right, bet. I'm gonna tap back in when I get home.
yeah,
All
but
right.
All right, peace.
Yeah, that malt liquor, I'm telling you, man, that shit. Yeah, you get you a nice buzz, but bro, on the way there, nigga, that motherfucker salty. I'm sorry, you. God damn, it
Hell
takes
yeah.
minutes to get used to the joint. Damn,
Hey,
shit.
Rose, you need to get Rose some hardware. Rose need to get his ass in the chat. I mean, Rose need to jump on here
Hold
real quick. I ain't talked to my
on,
brother Rose in a minute.
hold on. Let me get Miss Hardware. I'm tripping. I got you right now. Let me ranch my brother up.
Yeah. Rose, get your ass in here, man. I ain't talked to my brother in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't make this no more real than what it is, man. Rose put me on, y'all. So if you don't fuck with Rose, you don't really fuck with me like that. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it straight gangster with y'all right now, man. You know? And first of all, also shout out to brother Soul. Soul, real talk. I needed this because like the whole political correctness of the Samurai Kennels channel, I can't do that on my platform. So thank you for allowing me to like, you know what I'm saying, kind of decompress or whatever, because this helps. You know what I'm saying? It really does help.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Hold on, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. Anybody want to jump up? You
Hell
finna rock.
yeah. But don't get your sober ass in here. Hey, funny story about being sober. I was in Korea, bro, and I got off work late that night, and I was walking down. They call it the Songton Entertainment District, and like it's 66 bars right up the main gate. And I was sober, and some of my homeboys saw me. They said, "Hey, Dre, you can't talk to us, man. You sober." And I was like, "Damn, drunk people can tell when you sober." It was almost like the Walking Dead, like the zombies could tell I wasn't another zombie type shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring your sober ass here with that dumb shit. You know what I'm
Mom,
saying?
you go get your.
Uh, yeah.
Pause. That came out wrong. You go get clapped. Wait a minute.
Well, wait, yeah. We don't support guitar on any of that damn same shit over here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Hey, I appreciate you for them flowers, good brother Samurai.
Hey Rose, bro, I haven't called you and checked up on you as much as I should, my brother, but I did see that video. I think it was Dime, and she was about to snap on that mug through the fence the other day, bro. I'll be there. You crazy if you think I ain't watching your channel. You crazy think I ain't there to support you.
Nah,
Oh,
I be seeing my people in the building.
hey, hold on, y'all. I got to shout out Tony M. Tony M, you was in Osan, so you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the Sid. Also, Tony M, you know that's the biggest tricking district in the world. A motherfucker who ain't never had pussy in their life can go down there and get some pussy in Osan.
It
This
ain't
nigga a fool.
got it.
But yeah, brother Rose, how you been, big dog?
I've been doing pretty good, family.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Just over here
sir.
getting stuff situated and stuff.
Yeah,
We got
man.
pretty much just counting down. You feel me? I got the calendar marked. You feel me? June 2nd on my wife's birthday. I'll be getting my dog ultrasound. See if she confirmed.
All right, because you in Bakersfield, so you are you already know, man. When I get out there, you'll be the closest person in my social network that I better get to. So
Yep, I've been to Yuma, Arizona before.
yeah, it gets for the semi-pro stuff. But I'm like, bro, like I got to link with you because, man, like is we try to build a real community, and you're one of the people who I think is a pillar to that community that needs to happen. So shout out to you, and let me give you your flowers while you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, family. Real talk. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm here for the long run, man. Salute, man. I'm right here off this Miller High Life, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been drinking this. I'm almost out of brown, so I'm about to switch to white. And I know they say you ain't gonna do that, but I'm at my house and I ain't gonna fight nobody.
Yes, sir. Hey, you only got to do the right type of fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes,
You know,
Lord. Yes, Lord.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had to mute my mic real quick. This goddamn motorcycle was going by.
Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. It's Friday Night Life, bro. Hey, you know one of my favorite things to do down here in San Antonio? Because like one, I grew up in a city of less than 1,500 people, township of 1,500 people. And so moving to a city where it don't sleep, man, it's amazing to me. Like I can walk to the corner store in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying? And it's people there, you know what I'm saying? People playing little slot machines and shit in the store and everything. That's not normal to me.
Yeah, out here it's kind of like it's crazy out here, bro. You ain't gonna find too many people at just chilling at the store late night.
Yeah, man. But Vegas. So for us, bro, like like I need you to come check me out, Rose, because like we got to hit Vegas, man. My unit, I was stationed in a unit called the Gamblers, and we used to go to Vegas 6 times a year. I can drive around Vegas without a GPS right now.
Yeah, I've been to Vegas, man. I've been to Vegas too many times, man. Vegas like 4 hours away from me.
That's what I'm saying. Like you'll be the closest person to me in my area that I be knowing because I don't know nobody. Well, I don't know anybody who currently lives in uh in that area. And shout out to Bank Statement in the chat. Big shout out to Bank Statement.
That's my brother.
Man, Bank, where you been at, man? Get your ass up here, Famo.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the brother Soul again, y'all, man. If y'all haven't hit that like button, you tripping. Because Soul created an environment for us to come out here and decompress for the week. And I'm gonna tell you where we got the idea from. So Charlemagne the God came up with a book. He has a 2-book series. He has one called Black Privilege. The second book is called Shook Ones, and it talks about your mental health. And one of the things that Charlemagne the God shared in his book was that every Friday before he goes home to his family, he goes to his therapist and cuss that motherfucker out. So everything, all that malice and stuff he has in his heart, the therapist gets it so his family can get him without all that anger and hate in his heart. So he can actually live a peaceful life. So that's what the idea of this Friday night lights is, this Friday night chill lounge is, man.
Yes, sir. Decompress. You know what I'm saying? Had a stressful week. Get to come in here, just kick your feet up, rap with the people. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit, spit that spit. That's what we on. We chill. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, man.
Out of funky bitch. You know what I'm saying? To a punk ass manager. It's all we all rocking on that time. Shit. Shit. And if you just want to come in here and you feel like just to drop us some juice or whatever it is. Feel me? That's the time type of time we on.
I was just telling the
Hell,
good brother Soul earlier, man. I was listening to the podcast y'all did on your page, Samurai. I went and snatched up some of that kill, man.
yeah, yeah, man. Hey, bro, it's each one reach one, bro. And like I said, Rose, man, like this forum right here gives me the opportunity because y'all know, man. Like I always talk about structure and being punctual and stuff, but like you gotta realize, like I learned these things, but at the end of the day, man, I'm a human being and I need a chance to be a human being. And I feel like there's kind of a halo effect on the Samurai Kennels channel, and I feel like I'm kind of like boxed in. You know what I'm saying? So this gives me that outlet to just be a person. You know what I'm saying? Like for people to get to know me.
Hell yeah, bro. Like I breathe and bleed this dog shit, man. That's what I do 24/7, man.
Yeah, man, it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't a set thing. You know what I'm saying? We multifaceted individuals. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got layers. So
Right.
we might present ourselves in a particular way, but it's levels to this time. You know what I'm saying? It's you go get different sides of, you feel me? Information, game, the bullshit, the babble, all of that. And that's what this is right here. You ain't
Right.
just go get the clean cut or the educated. You go get the raunchy. You go get the bullshit. You go get the shenanigans. And that's what the spot is all about. We coming in here and we just being chill as brothers. Like I said, decompressing. It's gonna be some sisters on here too. Trust and believe. I just
Yes,
well,
yes.
but yeah, trust and believe. I'm gonna have some solid sisters coming through. They go slide through like a drive through. They go put some south on them. You feel me? They go put some south on them. Some of that country good old cooking. You know what I'm saying? They go stir this pot.
Hey, so speaking of that, one of the things we got going on in my neighborhood tomorrow, y'all, and I'll try to put it in Sunday. Y'all know I release my videos on Sundays. So the digital dog show will be released tomorrow, but Sunday will be my actual weekly video. But they got a sub cook off in San Antonio tomorrow. So that's I want to incorporate more of that into the thing too. So if you're in my area, if you're my city, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like the rappers ain't the only people who can bless you in the city, man. You know what I mean? Um, Look at me. I'm getting off my second job to come hang with y'all. DoorDash like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? February top dasher in San Antonio. So if you
Yeah.
got a
So
peep,
look, I'm about to
what's up?
start doing $50 consultations, and This weekend I got a little gig coming up. One of my homeboys, matter of fact, the dude that I cut his Cane Corso puppy ears. He a rapper out here, but he wanted me to help him start training his dog and stuff like that. We knew each other for a long time and stuff like that before he even like really like jumped into the rap game. So that's something kind of big. I might do some footage. I ain't gonna put too much out there. I might do some little snippets here and there.
Yeah, man. That's dope, bro. That's dope, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. And people gonna try to tell you, man, your price too high. This, that, there, man. Fuck them people. You know what I'm saying? And like, hey, so can I get ratchet on here?
Come on, man. This the spot.
Man, man, Rose, fuck them people. Anybody who's telling you they don't like your dream, man, fuck them. Because at the end of the day, this is what happens. All right. And y'all know this. Y'all know I teach military studies for a living. I'm a military training instructor. Like my job is to take civilians and turn them into military members, right? And what I tell them is 60 years ago, the job that I do, somebody said it was illegal for me to do the job I do in the military. So them people, fuck them people. You understand what I'm saying? Just because of the color of my skin, they say, oh, you can't do this job. Man, fuck you. And not only do I do this job, but I'm the best person in the world at my job. My name is on a fucking monument. And typically in the military, unless you die, your name don't go on a monument. So fuck them people, Rose. Don't let them people get under your skin, bro. Because I be seeing them fucking trolls in your chat sometime, bro. And I can't say everything I want to say, but and stay on your mission, man. Stay on your purpose and keep moving like you move.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that, famo. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
always gonna continue to stay on my grind. I ain't worried about them trolls. Shit, them trolls, they all they gonna do is type on the computer. You feel me? I'm out here making moves in actual real life. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Hey, Bank Statement said, whoa, pause. What you doing for 50? Hey, clear that up for him, Rose. Clear that up.
You said what, famo?
Bank Statement said, what you doing for 50? Hey, close that up. Close that up. Close that up. Close that up, man.
That
Hey.
nigga said
That
he up there
nigga
with the
stupid as
Asians.
hell. That nigga
$5
said
something.
that nigga stupid as hell, cuz. That nigga dumb as hell for that shit, man. It's called
Freaky nigga, man.
it, it's called $50 consultations, nigga. If you need any information, nigga, you want to ask some questions, nigga.
Nigga, no, you need to clarify that, nigga. Go straight. Freaky nigga, man.
This nigga stupid as hell, cuz.
Hey, so just see how my brother is not on that day shit, man. This ain't no do something strange for a little piece of change type shit, man.
Nah, hell nah,
Square
nigga.
business, square business.
Nah, there ain't never no square business over
Oh,
here, nigga.
$10 gangbang.
But
Hell nah.
Oh shit.
hey, is that diamond going crazy? That's diamond snapping like that, bro.
You said what?
That's diamond snapping
$50
like that.
sport massage.
I don't know what you're saying, fool.
Nah, I said, is that diamond?
Oh,
Is
this
that?
nigga Tony
Oh
bullshitting.
shit. Oh shit.
Fuck all y'all in the chat.
Oh shit. He said, you my dog, I'm playing with you.
Yeah, I know y'all bullshit, nigga.
Oh, I perform sacred Asian hand job.
This nigga dumb as hell.
Oh shit. Oh.
Hey, who coughing? Who coughing? Who can't handle they smoke? Who can't handle they
No,
smoke?
that's
I told
Rose. That's Rose over there. That's
nigga,
baby love.
I told y'all I'm off the Maj Doobie, nigga. They got the gelato cake, nigga, infused with the motherfucking
All
Yoda
right,
OG
all right.
crumble wax.
So Rose,
Oh,
look, you're gonna
sulky,
be the closest person to me.
sulky.
You're gonna be the closest person to me when I retire. I got 6 years left. Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you this like I tell Big A. I don't want none of that shit you just said. I just want regular weed, bro. I want regular
Regular
I want
weed.
regular weed, bro.
mid.
Regular weed. Nigga, this got glitter in
Alright.
it.
You'll get the Maj Doobies without the wax, my nigga.
Nigga, that's not regular weed.
Nah, I want that. I want that old shit that got stems and seeds in it, so I know they ain't got no fucking. Cause that, bro. First of all,
Nah, I grow. Look, so will tell you, I grow my shit organically, bro. I don't use no chemicals at all. And sold and watched my process for the past 2 years.
Look, the weed don't even smell like it used to smell, bro. Like, cause I've been to Vegas and
That
I've
nigga
been to
said he want that Shreebo.
Look. I can show you. I can show you the actual weed you about to smoke, and take you to
Nah,
the
you
plant.
ain't. He said he
Look,
want the
listen,
dirt
look,
McGurk.
check
He
me,
said he
nigga.
want that
No,
old
look, check
AZ
me,
pack.
nigga. Listen, check me. Listen to what the fuck I'm about to say. I can show you what the fuck you about to smoke, then take you to the plant, nigga, and guarantee, nigga,
Nigga, you
the
ain't
same
listening
thing,
to me, nigga. I'm trying to
same
tell you
thing
what
you
this nigga
smell. Look,
want. You trying
the
to tell a
same
nigga,
thing
you
you
trying to
smell in the
sell a nigga on
bag,
a dream. He
nigga.
don't want
Listen,
that shit,
listen,
nigga.
nigga. Listen,
He
nigga.
want
Listen,
regular
listen,
weed.
listen,
He
nigga.
want Bobby
Listen,
Brown, nigga.
listen, nigga. I guarantee you, the same thing you smell in the bag, you gonna smell in the plant, nigga.
That ain't what he want, nigga. He said he want the stuff from back in the day, the stuff our granddaddies used to smoke, nigga. If you shut the fuck
Hey,
up, nigga, you would know, nigga.
That swag shit
Then he
ain't doing
want
nothing for you.
Reggie. He want
It's either
regular weed.
look, you either talking about swag or Mexican brick weed, nigga. And that's what niggas ain't smoking.
hey, so look, I think I'm talking about Mexican brick weed. I think that's what I'm talking about
That's what he
because
want, nigga. We call it
because
Reggie.
but prior to my military days, when I was partaking in the plant, right? They call it AZ, and that's what the fuck it looked like to me. All right, it didn't look
Oh
like none of
yeah,
this shit y'all got
if
now.
you say AZ, nigga, you definitely talking about Mexican brick weed.
Yeah, that's
Nigga,
what
that
it is.
lime green,
And
that
and,
Reggie Miller.
and I roll it in sticky papers, not blunts. I'm not rolling backwoods with that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking
What
doobie
papers was you using? Was you using elements or raw?
rolls.
Yeah, I got both. You feel me? I partake in. I'm a weed connoisseur.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not. And that's what people don't understand, bro. Look, I swear to nuns, man, for all y'all in the chat, bro, realize this.
Talk
One,
about it. Talk
I'm
about
a
it,
I'm
Devo.
a I'm a
Nigga,
drinker,
AZ's
not a
fine.
smoker.
Come on.
Hey, I'm both. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't really fucking with the hard liquor so much no more.
Hey,
But
look, when I was smoking
but
before the military,
when I did partake in the hard liquor, yak is my best friend.
that is not your best friend. And it's actually formulated by the French. That's why they call it cognac. And it's spelled funny. But look, that's why I drink
Talk that
fucking
shit. Come on.
Jack and Jim, because
Come
they call
on.
it, they say it's white boy drink, but it was actually the mix for this was
Created
made
by a black man.
black man by a black
Come
man.
on.
By
Yes,
us,
sir. Tennessee
boo-foo,
whiskey.
by
Come
us,
on.
fuck you. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that's why brothers be sipping whiskey and be chilling, because the
yeah.
recipe was from us. Come on. Niggas be drinking that yak and be punching out their baby mamas, beating bitches
Yeah.
up.
Because it's made off the Hey, you know
Shit, nigga,
something
don't
else I
get me
learned?
wrong, nigga. Don't get me wrong. I didn't partake in some Jack Daniels, nigga.
Hold on, Ram.
Man.
First of all, Ram, you're not about to roast me and be driving the car. That's what you're not about to do. All right. And then Ram, somebody that's AZ on deck. Ram, when you
Yes,
get back on
sir. I'm
here,
telling you.
talk-
Hey, hey, man. Man, it used to be a drought on that shit bank. Man, them AZ packs used to come through. I'm telling you. Bro, the mid 2000s, the mid 2000 teens.
I didn't
What? Man,
visualize.
that
I didn't.
AZ brick used to come through like a drive through. That lime green, man, we used to get that nigga that Audi, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, for a little bit of
I didn't
none, nigga.
visualize.
That QP used to slide through like $1.50, nigga. What? Sit our country ass right down, nigga. Be puffing on
that's
that
what I'm
dirty
talking
dirt,
about. And first of
man.
all, it's levels to this. And if you bring some moon rock or some rocks, I'm probably gonna hit you. I'm not gonna lie to you because like,
Yeah,
what the fuck am I like? What am I looking at
I
right
don't
now,
want to
nigga?
get that high.
That
I
shit
don't want
like
to get that
gremlin doo
high.
doo. That shit like gremlin doo doo. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
ain't trying to get that high. Hey, you ever sparked with somebody and them motherfuckers get so high, y'all having a conversation, and this motherfucker just come in, insert himself in about nothing.
Hey, moon rocks the shit though, bro.
You be sitting there talking about
You
uh,
smoke some moon rocks. You
nigga,
smoke some moon rocks, nigga.
you
That'd be the best shit you ever smoked, nigga.
Nigga, I ain't
nigga,
trying to die, Rose. I ain't trying. I'd be the first nigga in history that overdose on weed, nigga. Hell no, I ain't about to do that shit. What
Nigga, you
the
can't overdose on weed, nigga.
fuck? I'm trying to tell you, you can, nigga. I'm a lightweight. So first,
that nigga Rose did it. He did exactly what I was telling. I'm trying to tell a story. He gonna insert some old other shit. Get your high ass the fuck up out of here. You nigga.
You
This
can't. I can't let you do the. I can't let you do the moon rocks like that, nigga. And it came from your city, nigga.
yeah.
yeah. Hey, Rose, I'm telling you right now. Hey, so what's crazy? Hey, Tony
Bro,
M said
I'm gonna
you
find
OD,
you the
you
best.
just gonna go to sleep.
Look. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find you the best swag I could ever find.
Man,
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm telling you right now, I don't want it. First of all, I'm a fucking goofy. So like my wife be like before I joined the military, my wife be like, hell no, I can't smoke with you. You a fucking goofy ass nigga. You want to laugh and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
man.
I'm
I
a
was
state
like,
champion. I'm an all-star first team defensive, second team offensive state champion, right? You smoke weed, I can't touch the net, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like it
That
do
nigga
something to me
said I smoke
different.
weed. I can't touch the net.
I be strong off tree. I ain't even gonna hold you. I be strong as fuck off tree, bro. And I be ready to kill my woman. You feel
Yeah,
me?
hey, so that
That's
part, bro.
easy.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
I be
hey,
ready.
look.
Man, this shit save a nigga life right here, bro. You smoke
No,
some
look.
weed, nigga. You gonna go sit your ass down and relax somewhere, nigga.
My
Shit.
first time getting some
You ain't
ass
gonna
off
be
some
mad.
weed,
You ain't gonna
bro.
be mad at
When I
nothing.
finally busted, bro, I was seeing stars and dots and shit. Nigga, that shit, motherfucker, like goddamn I seen from Grand Theft Auto out this motherfucker, bro. Regular weed. This ain't even no loud. Nigga, you bring me some loud, that shit gonna be quiet today, motherfucker. I promise you. Cause hey, that shit ain't
I don't want nothing that's gonna make me feel like I can't even articulate myself.
Let's see, yeah, I've been smoking weed for 10 plus years, bro.
Do my statement and be like, damn, do I sound crazy? I don't want that. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I'm just being real, bro. I've been smoking weed for 10 plus years, bro. Nigga, you can't bring me no bullshit. I ain't gonna smoke it, bro.
look, well, I don't want no bullshit, but I don't all right. There's levels to this. And right now, what you're talking about, if we hanging out and I smoke the shit you talking about, we're done hanging out for that day.
We're done hanging out for the day. We gonna smoke half the blunt. I'm going home. I
Hell
might even
yeah.
sit.
This nigga said,
I might even sit down for 30 minutes, let this shit cool off, then go home.
Nigga. The first name brand weed I had was chocolate portion. And like, bro, we was at my homeboy house. His niece was selling Girl Scout cookies. Do you know I ate a whole box, not an individual box. Like when you break open, if you ever had Girl Scout cookies, they come in a box. So you get the Dosey Dos, you get 12 packs of Dosey Dos in the box. Nigga, I ate a whole box of Dosey Dos. Nigga, hell no, nigga, I don't eat that shit. Nigga, the fuck? Nigga, I be fat as a motherfucker. Hell no.
Nigga, first time I smoked some real kill, nigga. I was probably like 12, nigga. That shit was some dro. And then after that, I think it was some Afghanistan Kush.
So
And
let me ask you this.
then
Let
a
me ask
nigga
you this.
got.
Is Afghanistan Kush the same as Bin Laden? Is that when you take indica and sativa? Is that how it works?
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I smoked that shit when I was like a freshman in high school, bro. And nigga, I remember that shit had a nigga high as fuck that morning, my nigga.
I don't know about that Bin Laden. That's probably some strand that somebody just named. But that Afghan, it's an indica though.
It's an indica. Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
yeah.
after I tried that,
They just be naming anything. They be crossing certain strands and just be giving goofy names.
after I tried the Afghan Kush, I tried nigga sour diesel, nigga. I tried cat piss, cherry pie, nigga. I didn't try nigga so many different types of weed, my nigga.
So I wanted to create my own strand. This is dope. But hey, first of all, Rose, thank you for jumping in here. Second of all, so
I killed my first generation plant. This nigga so remember me creating this shit. I called it purple puddles cake, my nigga. I took gorilla cake and took it to a puddles OG plant, and both of those were indica. I crossed two indica plants together, and nigga, the whole plant turned purple. You feel me? I got one seed out of the whole harvest. Man, I had that shit germed out for like 3 months. You feel me? Had a veg inside the house, bro. I put it out early February, and the frost killed my shit.
So what I want to do, Rose, while you say that, what I want to do is I've always had this idea, and I don't give a fuck who do this. You can sell this shit on the market. I'm still gonna grow my own shit because if you ain't grow it, you ain't me, motherfucker. But anyways, so what I want is I want a sativa strand grown on the purple lights, and I'm gonna take a gallon of water and mix up. It's a certain amount of sugar to water you can mix up, right? And I want to call it sticky sweet. And the reason why I want to call that is this. So I don't know if y'all know this, but when a plant converts water, oxygen, water and carbon into it's a food that does photosynthesis. It turns the water into sugar for it to feed off of, and it's a chemical called chlorophyll. But what I'm trying to do is add sugar to the water initially, not enough to kill the plant, but enough that the plant doesn't have to work so hard to make it sugar. So when you inhale the weed, you can actually taste the sweet of it. And I want to call my strand sticky sweet.
Well,
You know what I'm
well, what
saying?
I'm about to tell you is, bro, you ain't gonna have to worry about
That's
the
a sweat.
sugar. Look, listen, you don't have to worry about the sugar killing the plant because I didn't took a Sprite and a dark soda. So I done this on different occasions. I did it with a Sprite. I shook the Sprite up and I let it. I poured it on my plant, not directly on my plant. I poured it in the soil. So pretty much you seen like all the foam like all in the soil. You feel me? So pretty much what I was doing was I was like I forgot what the fuck the exact term what my dad told me what I did, but my dad taught me the method, and then one of my uncles he told me he was like do it with a dark soda. So I was always going to ask him like what was the difference between both methods. You feel me? But I didn't want to give out their methods. You feel me? Because them niggas don't grow together. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm gonna say I disagree with both the methods because both sodas got hella chemicals into your shit, and the purpose of growing trees, you know what I'm saying, that kind of defeats. You know what I'm saying? You adding a whole bunch of
yeah,
bullshit.
that was in the past. That was in the
So
past.
molasses will give
Yeah,
that.
that's one of the things that I use now. I'm not gonna give out all my methods, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You
Bro, do y'all
know,
hear this thunder down here, bro? It's
no, you
thunder like a
don't.
motherfucker out here, bro.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Like it's we supposed to get 80 inches this weekend, big dog.
I'm in here. I had to grab.
Let me know if y'all if the thunder too loud. I turn my microphone input down because like it's loud outside. Like, and I had to actually switch off my Wi-Fi to my LTE on my iPad because hey Laura Scotty hey Laura Scotty so put Laura Scotty thing on the thing. And he said put that honey pack in the soil. First off, if y'all don't know about royal honey, um, if you're a guy who suffers from ED, get you some royal honey pack. Start off with the gold pack. Don't get the black pack unless you're really ready for that. But your weekend about to be lit, fam. Your weekend about to be lit.
You about to
Yes.
go show. I'm
Hey, Lawrence got your food.
yes, sir. Hey, fellas. Hey, I hate to do this, but I got a tan to my young bull. He over here cutting up. So man, I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to end this one. My young bull, he up and he cutting.
Oh,
You already know, Femo. You good?
for sure, fam, for sure, fam. Hey, it's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We hit that 2 hour 30 minute mark, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out to everybody. So subscribe to all the channels in the chat and one love.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hey,
Go ahead.
y'all be once we confirm my dog, man. Y'all be looking forward, man. We're gonna be having a puppy raffle. It's gonna be 10 slots. It's gonna be $100 each slot.
Let people know where they can find you though.
You can find me on RKBB. You feel me? You can find us on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. R.K.B.B_Samaje. If you're looking for me on Facebook, it's Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline. Get there and don't be square.
For sure, man. Hey, Ram said he's trying to get in there. So if y'all on there, hey, who that with that damn sticky? Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Rose, if you want to host it or somebody want to host it, man, we can jump channels, man. So one love, bro. Take care of the family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate everybody sliding through like a drive through. Y'all make sure y'all elbow drop the piss out that like button. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. And yo, this been the first installment of the spot. Y'all stay tuned. Every Friday, we kicking it. We going up. We talking that shit. We spitting that spit.
Shit, Depending on what time I get up tomorrow morning, we could jump up and do a live.
Hold on. I don't know if you know how long I've been drinking tonight, Rose, but it'll be tomorrow middle day when I wake up.
That
Hey,
nigga finna
man.
have that good old drunk sleep and wake up and slobber all on the pillow and shit.
Hey, but Ram, if y'all want to go to Brother Rose channel, like if one of y'all want to host it, man, I'll jump on it, man. I'm just chilling. Y'all see my lights going out. Fuck, we about to lose power in this motherfucker, but my iPad got
uh,
LTE.
Shit, I'm about to go
yeah,
in there
shit, I
and
don't know how to do go live, bro. I gotta watch a tutorial, my nigga.
yeah, I'm about to go in there and cuddle with my wife. I ain't worried about to lie to y'all, man.
All right, man. Hey, it's been a
Hell yeah,
blessing,
ain't nothing
man.
wrong with that.
So Friday nights, this is the spot. Come through.
Yeah,
100.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all brothers be safe. Shit, stay
You already
dangerous out there.
For
you already
sure.
know, famo.
know.
Everybody stay blessed.
There you go. One.